we're all way behind schedule right now. So, it's the preseason. We still got to work the kinks out,
It's Saturday,
Yeah, it's Saturday. I've already been drinking.
Well, so I think we had talked about it. We're going to be drinking today. So what do you got on tap?
I have, once again, just like at the draft, I have my Lead Slingers rum and Diet Coke.
All right.
Because I'm still on keto, so no sugar for me.
Fancy over here. All right. I think the same as draft, actually. I think I might have the same. So a little bit of Jameson and Coke, real basic.
Nice. Good call.
But I am not Gonzalez. So I don't know. It says I am, but I'm not.
So last minute here, we saw that it looks like Rivers, Keenan Allen, Trevor Williams. Who else?
I had not seen that yet. So
okay. So Phillip Rivers, Keenan Allen, Casey Hayward, Joey Bosa, and Trevor Williams are all going to be out tonight. So those 5 big names are not going to be playing tonight, which I was kind of expecting most of those names. I'm kind of surprised to see them give Keenan and Casey the day off, but with how injuries have been going, I'm not upset about it at all.
Yeah, I mean, first preseason game, we didn't not. I mean, even if they played, what were they going to play one series? So I'm not really, I'm not too worried about that. And then Bosa with the foot thing or whatever it is that came up. I mean,
yeah, Bosa and Trevor, I'm not surprised at all. Phil, I mean, they trust Phil at this point in his career to be ready, and everything we've been reading is that Phil has just been like super ahead of the game in camp. Like I think Casey Hayward said this is the most accurate he's ever seen him in camp. So I'm not worried about him not playing either. And that is one of the positions they need to get a good hard look at. Between Geno Smith and Cardale Jones, they really need to figure out what they're going to do there. So the more snaps they can give either of those guys, the better.
Oh yeah, and I think they even set that up with the depth chart that was put out with listing them both as the backup. Like I think it's pretty clear that's like the matchup, that's going in here. So
yep.
But no, and Phillip, he's going to play one series, the third game, and then he's going to be good. So
he'll play one series in the third game so that he and Antonio Gates can get back on the same page because they'll have signed Antonio like the day before the third preseason game. So he'll throw 2 passes to Antonio Gates and then they'll pull them both out of the game and it'll be good to go.
I think my prediction was August 20th, so it's coming up. That's the Monday prior to that game. So
that lines up.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the day here. So, and I hope so because I'm going to be at camp on the 22nd, 23rd.
Okay.
They're doing the shared camp with the Saints there. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Let's go.
Oh my!
Are you using Kyle Posey's account?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Oh, I have a Google account for certain things. Sorry about that.
I was like, oh, Kyle's joining.
All right, everybody, look, we have Kyle Posey joining us. Looks like Michael was too busy with his fiance, so we have Kyle Posey fresh from Applebee's. How's it going?
Oh, everything's great. Sped over here, avoided a speed ticket. Got a lot of free beer on me right now, so I'm feeling good.
Nice. So,
what beer you got?
Yeah, Garrett and Michael, you guys missed it. What are you guys drinking tonight?
Okay,
Go ahead,
I got a bunch of local beer from here in Georgia. This is the beer that I had during the draft. I got one of those. I got a bunch of Service. And Matt, you'll like this. There's a brewery called Service Brewing that's veteran owned and veteran run.
I'm drinking my veteran owned Lead Slingers rum.
So there you have a Mexican cerveza based off the Savannah Banana baseball team here in town. And then the Rally Point Pilsner, which is always solid.
Nice. Good call. And Garrett, what are you drinking right now?
No idea. When I go and pick out beer for myself, I just pick out something that I've never had before. This is Firestone Lager.
Nice.
In a white can. That looks good. Beer before glory. So I know you like that, Stanley.
That's a solid choice.
We're pandering to you being in the armed forces.
If I wasn't on keto right now, still I'd be drinking beer too. Me and my wife. So we just did a baseball trip. And we flew out to St. Louis and watched the Rockies play the Cardinals at Busch Stadium. And then we drove up to Chicago and saw a Padres-Cubs game at Wrigley. and then we drove up to Milwaukee and saw a Rockies Brewers game at Miller Park. But we like trying beers from other places, and so we smuggled back. There we go. We smuggled back a ton of beer from up there. So we brought back some Spotted Cow from Wisconsin. Yeah, we brought back a bunch of Spotted Cow, and then also my wife, her favorite summer beer is called Camp Wanna Mango. It's from a Boston brewery. I think it's Anchor Point or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the brewery, but it's a really good beer. But Milwaukee is Wisconsin is as far west as they distribute. So, and my wife's dad doesn't fly. So we just like loaded up his car full of all this beer and made him drive it all back.
That's hilarious.
So sorry, we've gotten a couple questions already about this. I don't have a stream for the game. Game Pass, NFL Game Pass is doing a free trial right now. So yeah, I would suggest going and doing that. You can load it up for free. Although if you're in the San Diego area, it's probably going to be blacked out for you.
Yeah, unfortunately the case.
Yeah. Does any of you guys, you guys probably didn't have to find streams, or did you, Michael? Did you have to find a stream for it?
I mean, I'm in Georgia, so I got it on Game Pass.
Okay. I'm sure somebody on Twitter will have a link for a stream. But yeah, sorry, like we don't want to get in trouble with the league, so that's why we're not showing the game. We're just showing our lovely faces.
Yeah, it's funny. We had talked about doing this, and I hadn't even thought to look if it was going to be showing locally. So earlier today, I checked, and it's on my local channel, so I kind of looked out there. But
okay, so we can't. Really
same here. I was going to be here 2 hours early because I thought the game was at 5 our time.
Wow.
So I would have been here by myself for a long time.
There's always one. Yeah, dude, I'm kind of pissed off at NFL Network because on Thursday night they were showing the Browns Giants game for basically everybody. But if you were in the Browns or the Giants markets, they were showing you one of the other games. And they're not doing that tonight. Like the Broncos Vikings game is the NFL Network game, but here in Denver, you go to NFL Network and it's just like this game is blacked out. They're not showing this game, so I thought that was kind of bullshit.
They need to get that shit together. They're really bad at figuring it all out.
Yeah, the NFL is really bad at their. I mean, they don't want to keep losing money to all these illegal streams, but they can't figure out how to get their legal streams working. So that's fucking on them.
That's the worst, man. I mean, I get if you're streaming like a whole game and whatever. I understand that, and it's business. But like when they attack accounts that are like putting up 30-second, 60-second little clips and stuff, that's bullshit. I hate that.
Yeah, it's garbage. Like for a league like Major League Baseball to be so much better than the NFL at this kind of shit is just embarrassing. So did any of you guys catch any of the Broncos Vikings game at the because it started like an hour ago?
My fiance's watching it right now, and she said like that first drive was flawless by the Vikes. So Cousins went 4-4 on the touchdown. Latavius Murray went 4 carries for 43 yards. Like it was just an ass whooping so far. And we have some people on Twitter saying, yeah, whatever, it's preseason, but like they're still worried just how easy it looked for the Vikings to score on the Broncos, quote unquote first team defense. Like it's fine to score, but it was just how it happened that has them worried.
Yeah, that's concerning for them losing Aqib Talib. Like people outside of Denver have been questioning how that secondary is going to handle it. And everyone here in Denver is like, oh, no, it's going to be fine. Chris Harris is good. Roby's good. And so, yeah, that'll be something to watch the rest of the preseason to see how well teams can pass on them.
Yeah, all I saw of it so far was.
So did you guys see the list of the
pass was a pick? So that's
but you would
expect.
Did you guys see some of the inactives? Have you talked about that already?
So I read off that list of those 5 like big names that are going to be inactive. I haven't seen a full inactives list.
Yeah. Don't teams do that? I saw other teams release theirs. Why didn't the Chargers?
So I think I remember this from last year. During the preseason, it's optional for teams to release injury reports for the games. And I think I remember last year the Chargers didn't do it last year either.
So, wow. Look at Lynn taking the kickoff. Want a foot on the throat. Preseason game 1.
So, of the draft picks, Justin Jones and Cantrell are out. Was Justin Jackson officially out?
I didn't say.
So, ESPN, the app, had Cantrell, Jones, Jackson questionable, and I think Williams questionable as well, and maybe one other person. But no one said "quote unquote" out. They were just all questionable. And so I was upset because for my my roundtable post, I really want to see Justin Jackson tonight because I expected him to get a lot of the bulk carries, maybe him and Russell Hansbrough for most of the game. But if he's out, I'm like, who's going to get it? Is Eckler going to get a decent workload? Because the only other back is Hansbrough and whatever his name is, Detrez Newsome. So I don't know. I want to see who's going to get the bulk of the carries tonight.
So it looks like they've got J.J. Jones back returning this kick right now.
And oh man, you guys are behind. Shit.
Oh yeah, they're just about to let him kick.
So I'm on the first drive, so I need to pause it. Is that
go ahead and pause. Yeah, I'll let you know when the offense goes out there.
So right now for me, Cardale's in the huddle.
Oh wow, you're ahead of me.
I didn't want to spoil that.
Oh my bad.
No, that's all right. No, that's fine. Yeah, so Cardell's taking the first snaps, not Gino. You know who hasn't got any love at all this offseason or during training camp or anything? Well, obviously Nick Shemenek, who's probably going to get some run today, obviously.
Shit, Cardale.
But Stebbins, pause it, goddammit.
Yeah, pause so we can catch up. Hey, Mike, where's your stream at?
He just took a knee.
In the end zone on the kickoff?
Yeah.
I was like, Cardell didn't just kneel the first snap, did he?
He's taking the knee right off the first snap. All right, so they're breaking the huddle on the first snap right now.
Okay, I'm going to hit play.
He's in the huddle. He's saying the play.
Okay. All
right.
You know who hasn't got any love this offseason is Dan Feeney. At all. Nobody's talked about it at all.
That's not always a bad thing, just because if he was bad, you'd also hear about him. Just because he's not hearing it. It's probably more of business as usual with Feeney, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, so I just saw the first play. Stebbins, you're absolutely correct. So that was a beautiful pocket on that first play, and I don't know what Cardell was doing.
I thought you guys were about to say he just had this hell of a scramble play and hit some dude far downfield.
I mean, it was a hell of a scramble, but not in a good way.
Yeah, that sucks.
That was a really good pocket by the offense. The line.
So Melvin, Schofield, they have the entire starting offensive line.
Yep.
So he broke the pocket because he felt like trying to get Melvin Gordon to go upfield so he can hit him. This is a great start.
Typical Melvin Gordon early down play there, 1 yard run.
Let me know when you guys are at the third down snap.
Okay, third down starting right now.
Yeah, they're walking
they're about to clap. So it looks like Travis Benjamin is probably going to be out then today.
No, isn't that him on the
some days early on? He was sporting his red jersey.
So you got Artavis Scott up top.
Yeah, he just motioned down.
Okay, cool. I'm at the same place as you are now, Stanley.
Oh,
they just took the snap for third down. Jesus,
okay, then I'm a second ahead of you now.
Oh my!
That was a bad pass.
Yeah, it was.
Look who it was. Did you see who got the tip pass?
Yep.
Oh, was that Trey Boston?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, he should have picked that off, too. And look how far behind Mike Williams that pass was.
Oh, Cardale.
Well, obviously it was Lynn, but why would you ever let Cardale Jones take the first snap?
So, I think I'm starting to wonder if this is the put up or shut up time for Cardale because I was only there for the first 2 days of camp. Garrett was there with me, but Geno Smith looked better than Cardale basically every time they were out there.
Cardale hasn't in all the recaps for every training camp practice so far.
Oh my god! Oh, thank God!
Turf Monster just saved the special teams. That was
you guys are a little ahead now. Okay,
such bad coverage.
Who was the gunner? Because he fell down to the bottom.
Probably Craig Mager.
It's a 20. It was 27, I think.
27. That's what I thought. See, now I got to look up numbers.
Okay,
25 took a bad angle.
That's Jenkins.
So 27 is
27 is Jalen Watkins.
Ugh.
All right, so defense.
Stayed in his lane to kick him back inside, but I think it was the guy inside. Who was that, Kirk?
Oh my.
Oh my. So the run defense looks much improved. For 12-yard run on first down, no big deal. So that looked like Landrum on the outside in place of Bosa right now.
Instead of Rochelle?
Well, no, sorry. Oh, never mind. They had Michael Davis right up on the line. That was weird. No, you're right. That is Rochelle.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much what you expect. Today, Davis and Mager were going to get the start with Evans or Williams and Hayward out.
Dude, you got Desmond King going up against Larry Legend.
Dude, another huge lane, another 13-yard run. Wow.
They're getting absolutely manhandled up front.
There's no one in the middle.
So
this got so far.
Oh my God.
Denzel Perryman took a completely horrible step immediately to the outside.
So they had Rochelle lined up at the 5?
Yep.
So they had Mebane up the middle, and nobody matched up on guard at all.
How bad Mebane is. Just ironically, the other day on Madden, he has like the worst block shedding, quote unquote, is his worst attribute.
You came in on that 52.
So I just on that play, he just got murdered.
So that was a good play.
Yeah,
that was the backup center too, right? With Shipley out.
Yeah.
Who's their backup center?
It's Mason Cole from Michigan.
Michigan.
So Perryman took a good first step on that one and wound up making the tackle. He didn't wash himself out right away. They've got this really like offset line. Like they've got Mebane at almost a 5 all the way up there. Like they've got nobody, no zero. Like that formation was no zeros, no ones, and I guess they were both 3s.
Yeah, there's no one over the center at all.
So you're looking at 2-4 eyes.
And then we have an offsides.
Offsides.
Sweet.
Didn't see who it was on.
No,
yeah, I got it muted too. Oh, was it Ingram?
Yeah. I got it down to like 1, so I can barely hear it.
But I mean, this is like you
guys can't hear it, right?
No. This is already starting to look like the defense of last year, where they gave up a bajillion yards between the 20s, and then they clamped down in the red zone and forced field goals.
So Phylon, Rochelle, yeah.
Give it the first down again. Rochelle got ran over. Rochelle got pushed 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. And this is why all offseason, all of us were asking them to sign another interior defensive tackle. Shocking.
Isn't that former Colt still out there for some reason?
I can't. Yeah, Jonathan Hankins? I have no.
Yeah, he's still crazy.
Sure. He might get a call tonight.
Last offseason, he was asking for like snacks money, and he didn't get it.
Whoops.
He did pretty good, but he didn't obviously hit Damon Harrison's number.
No.
So I wonder once they cut him, if he's just been asking for too much money or something.
So I just noticed that they've got Rayshawn Jenkins up in the box, and they've got Adai playing deep.
So yeah, I won't lie. Rochelle looks leaner and more athletic, but that's not always the best thing.
No. But, he was kind of that tweener at Notre Dame, and they played him more inside. But now they're like, you're an end. So he kind of had to.
Oh, get him. Oh, good job, Jatavis. Oh, and that's going to be a hold, too.
That was good on Jatavis, man.
Yeah, that was a good play on Jatavis to break down like that.
I think he's made a couple tackles already.
Usually Kyle Emanuel's the only one who holds the edge like that. That was a good move.
That's the Jatavis we need.
Yep, that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this is going to be on the offense. Sam Bradford doing his best Phillip Rivers impersonation, standing right by the officials as they discuss the flag. Yep, false start.
All right.
That was good. That was really good by Jatavis. I like that. We need to see more of that.
Oh, for sure.
Come on, boys. Come on.
God, this cornerback group is awful. Mike Davis, Craig Mager. Hurts just seeing that.
I know. We were complaining they had too many guys, you know?
Yeah, and now, whoops.
Yeah. Don't overrun it, Perryman.
All right, what we got?
Get him down.
We got empty. Ricky Seals-Jones to the right.
Oh, am I ahead of you guys now?
No, Michael's the only one. Michael's like 3 or 4 seconds behind the rest of us.
Oh, okay. All right, so if Jatavis is coming out.
Yeah.
After 2 stops.
They're probably.
Those were 2 good tackles by Jatavis.
They were.
I was like really nervous Ricky Seals was just going to like drag him in.
Oh my God, they've got Emmanuel lined up. Good grief. Get down. Oh, they've got Ingram and Jesus Christ, man. They've got Ingram and Emmanuel standing up at the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I see that.
44. That's White, isn't it?
And Adrian Phillips. Oh, that was a good stop, though.
Oh, there you go.
Rochelle manned up.
44 was in on that, too?
Yeah, looks like Kaiser.
That's Kaiser. Yeah, that's Kaiser.
White. Get some.
Yeah. Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the preseason. Go for it.
So that has Ingram at middle linebacker.
Wow. Watch Kaiser shoot the gap on the replay.
Dude, that was
good, man.
Weird group. Phillips, Melvin Ingram.
A lot of hype about him.
And Emmanuel standing, and they did it again.
Yep, they're doing it again.
It's an interesting look.
That's just too. That's too cute. Oh, nice.
Oh, stood him up again. Oh, that was Kyle Emanuel getting big. Oh, wait what?
Oh,
no, he was
what?
down. He was down. There's no way he crawled through that.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
No, you were outside of your mind.
I don't buy that.
There's no way.
They're gonna review that. He was down like 3 times. It looked like. Well, let's see.
Show me a replay.
Oh, for sure.
Who stopped him in the gap there?
Look at Mike McCoy. Like, no, we got this.
Mike McCoy getting dabs on the sideline. I can't handle it.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Knees. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe not. Let's see.
Maybe not.
No. Oh, that looked like his knee came off the ground right there.
It's closer than I thought it was going to be, actually.
That is closer.
You hate to see your defensive tackle Darius Philon in the middle of the end zone at the end of that play.
Is it less than ideal? Is that what you're saying?
Like Ayupati pushed him to the middle of the end zone.
You know, based on that angle, I don't know if there's going to be enough to overturn it.
Nah, there's not, man. I didn't clearly see his knee on the ground or anything.
His knee was definitely.
I mean,
at the very beginning.
I think they're going to let it stand.
Yeah,
all right, they're calling time to do the full review right now.
All right, we go a little bit forward. I think you guys are ahead just a tad bit.
So that's an interesting package on the goal line because I feel like that's just like a lot of speed rather than a lot of meat.
Well, like think of the back there though. It's not a good cover defense for sure, but you still have Ingram, Kaiser, Jatavis, 4 of your better athletes.
No, it was Emmanuel, Phillips, and Ingram.
Yeah, Jatavis came off.
Well, White.
But I think Kaiser was out there though, but Jatavis came off.
Yeah, Kaiser. Well, and they had Jenkins at the top of the screen at the end of the line, and then they had Kaiser White and Jaleel Adai down at the bottom of the screen up on the line. So like it was weird because they were up on the line and the guys deep were Emmanuel, Ingram, and Phillips. And by deep, I mean like 3-4 yards, but still, they were the only guys dropped back off the line. So that was interesting. That's a new wrinkle. While we got this commercial break, I'm going to order some pizza because I'm starving.
I like Kaiser on those 2 plays, though.
Yeah, he looked good. Sure. He already sheds blocks better than most of the linebackers the Chargers have.
Yeah, that was promising.
He didn't look out of place. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see how different this defense is with Bosa and Casey Hayward off the field. And not in a good way.
There's just no way. His knee was down, but the fact they called it a touchdown initially is what.
That's what's gonna screw it because there's no way that I didn't see enough. In my opinion, there wasn't enough there to overturn it. There was no irrefutable evidence.
If he wasn't called in, there wouldn't be enough to say it was a touchdown.
Yep.
Same shit. So, depending on what they call him.
So that first drive on defense, the question marks about the run defense are still very apparent.
And let's think about why. So obviously we're not going to get to see Justin Jones and what he can do. Maybank, let's just be totally honest. Maybank has kind of sucked for at least last year. Maybe even the year before. He's nowhere near who he was. The point is he's supposed to be such a big body that he helps clog up holes, but that's impossible to do when you're also blown off the line 3-4 yards. You're supposed to handle double teams. You're supposed to be able to not necessarily win in those situations, but stalemate those situations and let the rest of the defense do its thing. And he's just not that person anymore. Good veteran presence. I just don't think he's the guy.
No, for sure. I actually anticipated him getting cut in the offseason. I thought he was an easy cut to save some salary, but didn't happen. They didn't get anyone to really fill his position, so he's still here. I don't think he's replacement level. I mean,
if they want somebody to be like Mebane, but younger, someone to replace him, we don't have that guy. Square's undersized. Lugit's not that guy. Justin Jones is the closest thing to that.
Aaron Donald Jr.
Well, I want to see. So later on in the game, I want to see how Steven Richardson does because he has that more prototypical 0-1 technique size. He's like 6 foot even and 310 pounds, and he's a little squat like brick wall.
Oh, so
I want to see how he does. But all right, so this is JJ Jones again. That was a good seam, good move. Oh, that was a good return.
Yeah,
that was a very good return.
He looked very decisive. There was some good lanes there, but he made very good moves.
That's good momentum.
I'm all for special teams coordinators just letting their kickers kick it short to get some run on special teams. This kick in the back of the end zone shit doesn't do anything for you.
Right.
Mike at the bottom.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, Cardale.
All right, so you guys are ahead of me quite a bit. I'm still looking at the back of Dave Johnson.
Cardale is so bad.
Pause for like 5 or 6 seconds or so.
I'm sorry.
So should we pause it for Mike, or do we?
Yeah, let's pause for Mike for a couple seconds. Let's pause for like 3-4
just
seconds.
Hit Gordon's foot. It's the back of Cardale's jersey. Looking at Cardale.
Let me know when it shows them back in the huddle.
Melvin Gordon's running to the sideline or to the huddle. Now he's calling the play.
Okay. That should be good. Yeah, Cardale, I'm sorry, everyone who was hoping Cardale was going to work out, but everything I've seen this offseason, what we saw last preseason, what he's showing so far in this game is just not okay.
Even his pitches are too fast.
Oh my gosh, and it was high too. It almost hit him right in the face.
Yeah, man, this line,
it's not promising out of Cardale there.
Also, the offensive line isn't getting any push.
No, and that looked like, was that Culkin out leading for him?
Yeah.
Artavis is out there right now too. He's getting a lot of play early.
Oh, they've got Gordon spread out to the bottom of the screen right now. Empty backfield. All right, they're motioning back in now.
Yeah, Artavis is the small guy at the top there.
We haven't seen a pass to a tight end yet.
Okay, Cardale.
All right, well, that was a good scramble. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but it looked like he could have gone around, but he ran into the defender.
Got the first down. Why did he dig in his head into the dude's knee?
Because he's not good. Gordon, man.
You could have used your momentum to carry yourself over the first down.
Cardell had so much momentum, like towards the end of preseason, because he looked so much better. Oh, got bailed out here.
The cut. Okay. Jones right this second. Cut him.
It's getting a little dark. Hold up.
Hey, we're only 2 series in.
I mean, so the most disappointing thing right now is like, if Cardale, like, this is Cardale's chance. Like, for him to get these snaps against the ones and with the ones, this is when he needs to make that statement to say, I'm your backup quarterback. And he's not doing it. Garrett, you need to pause. You're a couple seconds ahead of the rest of us now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We paused.
Okay. I see you.
That was a
Pouncey out in front?
Yeah, I was just about to say Pouncey
was out there too.
Out in front there.
Feeney didn't block anyone yet, but he was ready to.
They got to take advantage of the athleticism of guys like Pouncey and stuff. They got to get Gordon on the edge and let him do that work.
Oh, Feeney actually did. Yeah, he got a backer. That was good.
Yeah.
That looked nice.
Okay, so
take advantage of outside the tackles. That's what this line's made for right now.
Let me know when this next play starts.
Okay, they're getting down to their stances right now.
And now.
Those were decent blocks.
My clock says 5:50.
Oh, okay. I'm at 5:52, 1-0.
1-0.
So you guys are still like 2-3 seconds ahead of us.
I did it a couple seconds. We're all pretty close.
Cool.
Now, so.
Yeah, we're all in the ballpark.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle another season of 1 and 2 yard gains of Gordon over and over again.
On first down.
I don't know if I can. Someone hire Warren Sharp.
Oh.
That was good play action.
God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Virgil. And that's why he's a blocking tight end.
Somebody crank down the strength on Cardell's throws.
Guys,
Would they?
Virgil Green led the team in receiving on my first season of Madden.
I was going to ask you how you got 1,000
that.
yards in your season.
I saw that. I was like, what the hell?
He's always open. I just shit you not. Like, obviously Henry didn't play, or else that would have been Henry. But like, the tight end's always open on the offense.
That was
empty back. Is it empty right now?
Yep.
Virgil probably should have had a shot at that.
Yeah.
That was a pretty bad
5,
pass.
4, 3, 2. Come on, guys.
You don't have time. You don't have time. Snap the ball. That looked like Phil out there.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, and they called timeout to save his ass.
It really looked like Phil.
Yeah. Cardell's up there trying to change the play.
I still like seeing Lynn on the sideline.
And, yeah, every time they show Mike McCoy, even though he's on the Cardinals, I'm still upset.
You guys, I cannot wait for the first time Lynn comes out, double biceps it. Tells everyone
That was one of the best moments of last year when they were down on that goal line and he told them to man up and gave them the guns. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. Like,
and so what makes me appreciate that even more now is after watching the first episode of Hard Knocks this last week and just listening to Hugh Jackson talk and seeing the way he talks to people, I don't know how he motivates anyone to do anything. Like, if he was in any sort of leadership position above me, there is no way I'd be given more than 50% effort all of the time. Like, he's trying to be everybody's friend. He's, sugarcoating everything. Dude, no. I appreciate Anthony Lynn so much more now when he, like, the way he holds people accountable was much needed for this team.
I still think one of the best things he ever did was get rid of Tenny Palapoy.
You don't like Tenney?
Well, here's the deal, and what I've noticed with just the Charger staff in general, they have a weird allegiance to players who just barely get by kind of doing what like they're supposed to do when they need to do it. And I mean, not being like super good at it, they just kind of do it.
Yeah, so Adrian Phillips, Cardale Jones, Derek Watt.
Sure, like that kind of shit. To be honest, I'm not even a big fan of Darius Fallon. I think he's weird at that position. He's
a one-gap guy. He belongs in a four-man front.
Sure, so much so you don't even know how to pronounce his name. Fallon?
That's what I said.
It's
Phylon.
All right, well, it shows you how much I give a shit about the guy.
Exactly. Fallon of fish.
He's out here ordering the flan.
There's just like Adrian Phillips again. These dudes who like somehow get by not being really good players or really consistent players. The coaches are like super weirdly allegiant to them.
Craig Mager.
I'm weird to seeing that stuff. Like we could have new guys come in with potential. We just have guys we know are going to be there, maybe not screw up a ton, but also not make the plays that are necessary. So if you guys didn't know who Robert Kondichi was coming out of high school, he was a 6'4", 265-pound defensive lineman and running back who ran a 4.65.
I mean, that's good, I guess.
Okay.
Watch out now.
That was a really good pocket. Again, the pass blocking looks really good right now.
Is that Boston trying to hump Mike Williams?
It is.
Is that Artavis? No,
that's
Artavis Scott.
That's Artavis.
And yes, that was Trey Boston abusing him.
Boston probably just missed him.
Man, look at that pocket.
That was good by Artavis, though.
Look at Russell Okung taking on Chandler Jones.
And then leaving his feet.
I'm with that.
Dude, these pockets are nice.
These pockets are nice. Oh.
This inside run blocking on first down. This running on first down in general.
See, and that was good Melvin Gordon right there, because early Melvin Gordon would have stopped his feet and taken a loss right there. He turned that into a 2-yard run.
Artavis Scott, the Chargers' leading receiver for 2018.
Count it. Lock it up.
No, I mean literally he is right now.
I know.
Oh. False start.
Did Mike Williams just jump off sides?
Mike Williams moved because the corner was blitzing. So he like jumped instead of just saying, hey, he's blitzing. Like he felt the need to make a show and say the guys.
There's been a lot more 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end sets than I was expecting. I was expecting a lot of 2 tight end sets.
I mean, I wouldn't. Holy crap!
Colkin's in there.
Just get it now.
It doesn't involve the Chargers, but I just got a Bleacher Report thing that says the Vikes and the Broncos trade 78-yard touchdowns.
That's fine.
So, Rock Thomas, who was a Jacksonville State
running back, he went the wrong way.
Oh, Feeney, you're lost.
Cardale faked the wrong way.
That was good balance from Melvin Gordon.
It was.
Dan Feeney was lost out there.
Oh my God, Cardale did go the wrong way.
Oh
it's
man,
like a long shot.
What'd they do wrong this time? Did Cardale hold it too long and one of the linemen got upfield? Oh, block in the back. Great.
Damn. Who was it on?
Schofield.
I didn't see. Oh, Schofield. Oh, yeah, blatant.
Oh, yeah, you guys are watching the Cardinals feed, aren't you?
I'm watching whatever Game Pass is showing.
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah, it looks like the Cardinals feed, yeah. Oh, Eckler on the field. Oh, I threw it to Mike Williams.
That boy, Mike.
Oh, they threw it to Mike.
They threw it to Mike Williams.
Let's be honest. Cardale has a cannon, and it's very obvious.
Well, we know that.
He does, but he does it when he doesn't need to a lot of the times. And
isn't his nickname like shotgun or something?
12 gauge.
12 gauge, yeah. I mean, it's pretty apt.
So,
howitzer.
Jamie Hoyle accidentally spelled Pouncey as Punchy, and I love it.
Mike Punchy.
He said, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mike Punchy pulling across the formation to lead the way for Gordon.
All right, well, that's the thing now, Mike Punchy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a good blitz pickup by Eckler there. Eckler just saved Cardell's life.
Quick read to Scott underneath.
And 4th down.
I don't understand that. Was that a pass to Artavis Scott because he was uncovered, so that was like a right now sort of thing?
It was Cardell panicked and threw it underneath.
Then, man, I don't know. They look
awareness.
God didn't stick his foot in the ground, go north and south. I don't know why he did like a 180.
So first kicker out is Sturgis.
Look at Cardell on the sideline. Oh, are we getting our first field goal attempt?
Yep, 45.
All right, Caleb Sturgis. This is your career right here. Are you going to lose to Robert Aguayo?
He's hitting this for sure.
Boop.
Good.
Oh, it's good from 45. Hey, we have a kicker again.
Well,
it's the first quarter.
For one kick.
Don't let this distract you from the fact that the run defense sucks.
All right, well, so that was a half decent drive by Cardale. Well, I'd say by the offense.
I'd say in spite of Cardale, but yeah,
that's a good point. There's a lot of people in my mentions and stuff talking about how that they like Cardale, and I saw a couple of people saying he did well in practice. I haven't seen it yet at all, and I think that experiment needs to end. Especially with what I've seen, what I saw from Gino while I was out there. I mean, Gino, he's way more accurate. He's got way more touch, and he makes good decisions. Now, I will say, I mean, he's not without faults. He repeatedly held on to the ball too long, like so much so that in one of those 7-on-7 drills where the whole point is to throw the ball, he tucked it and ran. And I don't know what I was watching at that point, but I mean, Gino just, I think he can manage a game a lot better than Cardale Jones can.
You think they're just going to split halves, or what do you think they're going to do here with the quarterback thing?
I'm figuring that Cardale will probably get one more drive, and then they'll put Gino in, and then we might see Nick Shemanek in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man. It's only 3 drives, you think?
Because I think what they want to do is I think they want to continue to give Gino reps against, at least semi-quality defense. I don't think they want to just waste all of Gino's snaps today.
If I see Cardale Jones one more time, I'm going to flip.
He's going to get at least one more drive. I think
it's going to be a split half, honestly. I think they're going to give Cardale the bulk, if not the entire half, and then you'll see Gino for most, if not the entire second. That's. I mean, if it's really a battle and they're listing the split starters, I think that's.
I hope that was the last drive for the starting offensive line. I hope they get all of those guys onto the sideline right now.
For sure.
And Tyrell Williams and Melvin Gordon.
I don't think Travis. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Travis hasn't been out there yet, has he?
Oh, no, I saw Benjamin on the sideline. He did. I don't think he had a jersey on.
And now they've got Aguayo out there doing the kickoff.
You saw him in a jersey?
I thought I did. I could be mistaken. It might have been 11. I don't know anymore, man.
I mean, they've played both Scott and Jeremy Davis already, and no Benjamin. So.
Was Davis out there?
Yeah, he was in that last drive. I think he was the second last pass. He was on that last play too.
I might be mistaken then. I think it might have been 11 then. Never mind.
Oh, because he's got long hair?
No, I just for some reason thought 11. I don't know.
So Garrett, after you mentioned that on the last drive, on the last kickoff about how we don't understand why more special teams coordinators aren't having their kicker drop it on the 1 yard line, Aguayo boots it through the end zone.
Oh, here comes Rosen.
I hope Ingram's out. I hope the other. I don't know.
When they keep showing all these shots of the crowd, I keep waiting to see Kyle Posey 3 drinks in.
3, kind of light.
Oh, Michael Davis.
He still got the first
Davis.
in there. That was nice.
Davis was in on that too, I think.
Jenkins was in a good spot.
Yeah.
Kyle Emanuel came all the way from the backside.
For tackle for a loss, nice.
I'm surprised to still see Ingram in there.
Yeah, so this is weird. This is the exact opposite of what was happening when we were there, Garrett. They've got Jenkins up in the box again and a die back deep.
Okay.
Oh, Melvin Ingram.
Davis.
That was on Davis, yeah. Oh, Christian Kirk.
It was a good tackle over for Davis, I thought. Get him down right away.
Melvin Ingram just welcomed Josh Rosen to the NFL.
Yeah. On that stunt. Regular season, that's a sack.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. He would have gone faster and harder.
Yeah, because Joey Bosa would have been triple teamed. That offensive line's like, who is Isaac Rochelle?
I think Adai is the deeper guy again. I think
he
has been all game.
That's the exact opposite of what was happening when we were there.
Okay.
Rayshawn luckily got there right on time. It almost looked like a tick too early, but in the area.
That was
not
good.
Bad at all.
That was a good drive by the defense.
DBs in particular, man. I mean, Davis made 2 back-to-back, and then Jenkins there. That was the DBs were awesome that drive.
Yep.
And they got J.J. Jones back again.
Ingram, Manuel get some shout out too. They did good.
Yep.
On that drive.
They're giving J.J. Jones a hard look at returner.
If Travis Benjamin must not be out there at all.
Yep.
Yeah,
but I guess they could throw Scott out there.
That has to be the case.
Yeah, I bet Benjamin's out, and they're probably going to give Artavis some run here soon too.
I know like they're giving a bunch of looks to J.J. Jones, but at the end of the day, whoever the returner is has to be somebody who's not just a returner. Jones breaks the lineup for wide receiver. I don't think he's the guy. I think it ends up being King still.
All right, so we're about to hit the end of the first quarter here. So everybody that's watching, if you've got any questions or anything, go ahead and hit us on Twitter or throw it in the YouTube chat, and we'll answer some questions here at the next commercial break here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, I want to answer some questions, so ask us anything. Hopefully it's about the game, but
so there's one question. Why would the Chargers run more tight ends that really light at tight end? I think that was kind of mentioned earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah, so the reason I said that is because there's a much bigger question at tight end than there is at wide receiver right now. Yeah. So as far as the preseason goes, I was figuring that they were going to be throwing a bunch of 2 tight end sets out there just to give the tight ends as many snaps as possible, to get as many looks as possible. That was I didn't mean that carrying into the regular season. I just meant, they're pretty set for their top 4 wide receivers. They've got Keenan, Tyrell, Travis, and Mike Williams. And basically the only real competition is who's going to be that. Is it going to be Jeremy Davis? Is it going to be Dylan Cantrell? Is it going to be Artavis Scott? They've got much bigger question marks.
Jesus Christ. Who's 26?
26?
Yeah.
Hayward.
That's Casey Hayward?
Like conduct.
Oh, for Arizona, 26. That is Brandon Williams.
No. For the Chargers.
No, 26 for the Chargers is Casey Hayward. So
they just said 26.
Yeah, it was the Cardinals.
The flag was on the Cardinals.
Yeah.
More beers, Garrett.
I need more beers.
More beers.
Lynn was yelling while the ref was announcing it, so I just assumed it was
so
the Charger. And when I was saying 26 out loud, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Hayward.
Oh, that was almost blocked. Damn it.
That was Eckler, wasn't it? Off the edge?
Oh! Kaiser White just got 2 guys.
Oh, yeah, he did. What a block.
Hold up. I'm going to go put that on Twitter. Give me a second.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Dang.
The Twitter mobile.
Kaiser White making sure he makes that spot. Oh, dude, that was nice.
Flag.
Oh, of course there was a flag. Oh, ineligible man downfield on the Cardinals again.
Kick it again.
Don't make him kick it again.
I'm excited for Kaiser mostly because he might give me a reason to buy a jersey with the number 44 on it, which I think is just a great number.
See, I love the number 33 already, so I'm getting a Derwin James number. I made a Derwin James jersey.
First off, double numbers. That's why Chandler Jones looks like a badass in 5'5".
I got the Bosa one this offseason. The color
rush.
That's the term.
Hey,
I got
Danny,
that one, but
is that the one that's like $80 or $90, or is that a full one?
No, this is one of the cheap, like South Korea, whatever ones.
Okay, yeah, because I got one that's like, I think you can get it for like $75, but it's the one where it's like an all white on the inside. It's just the outside.
Hey, They listen to me. We got the second team offensive line.
But Cardale's still in.
I'm throwing a fit.
And Colkin, just want to point out too, Colkin's been in there, I think, before Bowman, even though Bowman was listed ahead of him on the depth chart.
Yeah, those guys are like neck and neck right now. Oh, is this what's his name again?
That's Hansborough.
Is that Hansborough? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Hansborough looked like he was getting RB2 snaps when we were there at camp. Like he was making the most of every single snap he got.
I mean, he took it to the outside pretty good there.
I mean, the team keeps saying that Justin Jackson is up there, but from everything I saw at camp, Hansborough was RB3 behind Eckler.
Best run of the day.
Right, Garrett?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So
I just posted that video. I just posted the thing with Kaiser White.
Okay. So let's get into some questions here.
Fun fact, if anybody liked Rock Thomas from Jacksonville State this past year, he has as a running back, he has 3 catches for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Vikings.
One of those 78-yarders was to him.
Yep, 78-yard. And then the 78-yard for the Broncos was a 78-yard punt return by Isaiah McKenzie. Royce Freeman with a 23-yard rush for the Broncos for a touchdown.
Also, 40 was in there on that last play. That's Anthony Manzo-Lewis, the backup fullback. Just FYI.
Manzo-Lewis?
Yeah, he was the guy that went in motion on the left end.
I think he still follows me on Twitter, Probs.
They're getting some of these young guys play early on.
Damn, man, the more I watch this Kaiser White block, the more impressive it is.
That was beautiful.
Like he dove to knock down the one defender to knock into the other.
I got to
look here. Quarters over. Cardale Jones is 3 of 7 for 23 yards. Gordon ran 5 times for 16 yards with a long of 12. So he had a long of 12 and then 4 1-yard gains. That's on Brian. Very on.
That sounds like Nick Chubb's stat line from the other night. Did you guys see that?
Oh, that was rough.
He had 11 total yards of rushing, but 26 yards after contact.
That was rough.
Yeah, he looked bad.
Artavis Scott, 2 for 13. Mike Williams, 1 for 10.
Ooh.
And
Kaiser block, man.
Mike Davis, tackle for loss.
Beautiful.
No, so I'm just general impressions, guys that impressed me so far on the defense. I mean, Jatavis looks really good again. Looks more like he did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Kaiser has already made a couple of plays. Mike Davis made a couple of plays or 2 on that last drive. So those are the guys that stood out so far. I think it's interesting to see Jalil deep too. That's kind of surprising.
That is interesting to see. You know, guys like Jamie Hoyle was very concerned about Jalil Dye at free safety. I'm concerned, but I'm not as concerned. I mean, last year was Jalil's best year against the pass. I thought he was showing a little more instincts against the pass. And obviously he's been working on his agility. He can move really well. You know, I'm not as worried about it as a lot of people seem to be.
30? Ooh.
Austin Eckler. There we go, baby.
He shed that tackle too.
The pride of Wasted State.
Damn, you guys are ahead of me now? How the fuck did that happen?
I think
when you paused it for that, when you rewound it for that Kaiser White.
Oh, motherfucker!
I'm really glad we running back and hit the hole that hard.
It's for the content.
Austin Eckler is so explosive.
Watt was back in there for that one.
You guys see that on the graphic under Eckler's hometown? It was just a comma.
He's from out wide.
It's like those like amateur wrestlers, like from parts unknown, weighing in at 195 pounds, soaking wet.
Oh shit! Hey, my computer's.
They're feeding Scott, man.
Okay.
Michael's computer just exploded. He's dead.
Yeah. They're feeding Scott. I think that's pretty indicative of who they have behind Benjamin.
Well, because I think they know.
Benjamin in the shirt, by the way, I did see that, so I was wrong earlier. Benjamin is not suited up.
I think it's because they know what they've got in Jeremy Davis, And so they're just trying to see what they have in our team. Because I think Michael made a good point that whoever they want at returner, they want them to be, not just a returner. And so they need to see, can Artavis Scott, at least semi-function as a wide receiver.
For sure. And I think it's different roles too. I think Jeremy Davis is more of a backup for the outside, not the slot, whereas that's kind of
that's a good point too. Because Jeremy Davis is one of those bigger guys. He's a big body.
Yeah, and Davis is out there right now too, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought Questenberry in there where's Questenberry lining up right now?
He's at right guard, I think. Or no, okay. He's at left guard, and then Golditch is at right guard.
With Poley at center?
No, Cole Toner's at center.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think Golditch is the tackle.
Tackle? Oh, you're right. Golditch is the tackle. Spencer Pulley's at right guard. So they've got Sam Tevy at left tackle. Ooh. They've got Questenberry at left guard. They've got Cole Toner at center, Spencer Pulley at right guard, and Golditch at right tackle.
That means Mike Williams shit a couple tackles there. That was nice.
Yeah, that was a good run by Mike Williams.
That's interesting because Zach Crabtree was like a quote unquote big get. UDFA's like had a draftable grade for a lot of people. Oh yeah, Travis Benjamin's just in a shirt. Yeah. That Golditch would get the start at tackle, who was mostly a guard.
Yeah. Ooh, well, he did play left tackle for a lot of his time. Well, and he just blew the block right there really bad.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, Golditch just shit the bed right there.
So Golditch is the backup right tackle, right? That's where he's at. That's where he is right now.
What up, Kyle?
Kyle Posey's back, guys.
Hey guys, just had to go grab a mark for $1.
So we were just
if you're gonna be Kyle Posey,
we were just saying, Mike, that Golditch is playing right tackle right now.
Okay. I mean, he played left tackle in college, so that's not the most surprising thing. Who is the unit? Can you guys show me, or can you guys tell?
So they've got Sam Tevy at left tackle. They've got Questenberry at left guard. They've got Cole Toner at center. They've got Spencer Pulley at right guard, and then Golditch at right tackle.
Okay. Oh, Hansbrough.
Oh boy. Oh, Spencer Pulley just got destroyed.
Yeah, and Hansbrough just dropped the pitch.
I want to see that again because I'm tempted to say that was on 12 gauge there.
So that was a promising drive.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Lasted.
Who is it?
That was in his hands, man.
Oh my God.
All that talk
Wait
about
a second.
Hansbrough as, guy.
Who got blown up in the middle there?
That was
Poley
was on his ass. Poley was on his ass.
Man, he didn't even really get engaged. He just fell backwards. Ugh.
I've personally never liked Poley.
That was a terrible rep. Holy shit. It's not even like the tackle got leverage on him. He just fucking fell backwards. He was off balance.
Anyways,
go ahead.
I mean, Hansbrough should have had it and all that, but that's crazy.
Let's be honest, just because we can, let's blame Cardale Jones for not being able to pick it up.
I think that's the way to go.
Cardale is bad.
If we can just blame Cardale for everything, let's just do that.
You're telling me Cardale doesn't participate in ball security drills?
Oh, man.
Everybody did it when I was playing college ball. Everyone took turns. You never know if you got to jump on a fumble.
Of course.
He's a big body, too. He covers a lot of real estate.
Yeah, you jump on the ball, surround your body with it, fetal position. No one wants to win a football game here.
It's like this doesn't count. What the fuck? Guys.
I mean, they're playing like it doesn't count. That's the point.
No, I know. Of course.
We're wearing the all whites. There's no way we can't win this game.
All whites is the worst uniform.
I hate that.
That's not great.
How are you saying You guys don't like all whites.
I hate the all whites. It's my least favorite.
No, I'm with you. All whites is not the best.
Holy shit. Well,
all navy is the best uniform.
Well, here's the deal. I'm the deputy.
No, I mean it's not. But
hold the fuck on. Yeah. Hold on.
It's good.
Slow your roll.
Not the best.
No, honestly, for me, it's powder blues, all navy, color rush, black and
color
white,
rush,
all whites.
Wait, where'd you rank color rush?
2.
2?
Yep.
It's number 1. It's number 1.
I had color rush 2. I had powder blues as 1.
And then color rush, yeah.
Color rush 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
All navy is 3. Navy on top, white on the bottom. As 4.
Rosen.
Oh, Rochelle.
By the way,
hey, Derwin's in the game.
Derwin's out there now, guys. He's the one with the sleeve.
Just guys, so you know, I'm writing down names.
You mean like our names? Like if we say something bad?
That's fine. You're not my real dad.
Yeah, but he is running the site now, guys. So we gotta. He's the boss,
He's
man.
co-running the site. He's assistant to the regional manager.
Earlier, I was gonna say boss with a question mark. Like I don't even know.
I like assistant regional manager. That's the best.
All right, I can't.
No, he's assistant to the regional manager.
To the regional manager. Yeah.
Honestly,
so they've.
It just feels like my dad got me the job, and you're all. Feels like whenever I like, hey guys, will you do this? You all like, we know how you got your job. Like you don't get to do that.
We've been here longer, asshole.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like,
all right, so this second team linebacking unit looks like Kaiser, Nwosu, and who's in the middle?
I just want to watch Derwin.
Oh, it's Hayes Pollard. Gross.
Yeah, it's Pollard.
Hey, but almost got the sack there.
I mean, I guess that was
Wait,
good.
Who's 58?
58's Nwosu.
Okay. That's what I thought.
You had Derwin.
So Nwosu and
Derwin was 5 yards off
on that.
He was up there. Derwin was on the tight end. No, he's in the zone there. About 5 yards off line scrimmage. Hey, Pollard with a nice play. Sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then.
Mike McCoy's a square.
Yeah, so the game passes the Cardinals feed, so they just have this giant Mike McCoy graphic.
See, I'm on the Charger feed, so.
Me too. I haven't seen McCoy once yet.
Oh, they've shown him like 3 or 4 times. Oh, Nwosu, get it!
Oh, get him!
And Derwin there on the tackle. Nice.
Yes.
That is how you do it. All rookie show out, baby.
Dude, it's so cool seeing Derwin and Kaiser next to each other with a 3-3 and a 4-4.
46?
Oh, my God.
On the other side there, 46.
That was Chris Landrum.
Those are some strong hands from Rosen because Nwosu got like a pipe on the ball.
Man, Derwin in perfect position there at the end.
Man, that was a really good play by Nwosu there.
That was a really good play by both of them.
God, man.
All right, so,
did you see Rochelle?
Yep.
Snipe under? Oh, man. Both those guys.
That was a good play all around. That was awesome.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's in the end zone. A for effort, guys. A for effort.
All right, so Nwosu was the backup on the
That was nice.
side.
That was a really
Are you
good play.
taking notes too, Stebbins?
Yep.
Are we doing the flex? Is Nwosu doing the flex? Is that his dance? Or is he just flexing? I need to know what everybody's celebrating
If he keeps doing that, I don't care what he does.
That is true.
One of my biggest hopes for this season is that Uchenna Nwosu makes all of us from the draft show look like such assholes for hating the pick.
that'd be the dream.
I want to look like if at the end of the season people are like tweeting that at me saying like, how do you feel now, asshole? I'm gonna be like pretty fucking good because I'm glad I was wrong.
Yeah, same here. And I'll probably get a gift because I didn't realize, but somebody told me when we drafted him, when the Chargers drafted them, I like sunk in my chair and I fell out of screen. And they're like, I'm gifting this. They're like, I'm gifting this if he's good. I said, well, go for it.
Fucking go for it.
You'd like to be on the intro mix of next year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was incredible, by the way, for this last season. That was so good.
That was so much fun, man. That was so much fun to mix. I love that. But the best thing is if Nwosu's good, it'll be a super cut of us going like, well, where is he going to play? Like, is he a linebacker? Is he an end? What is he going to do? And, and then like after an hour, we're like, oh yeah, he's going to be the auto.
No, for sure. If we're proven wrong in that sense to where the player's better than we expected, that's not going to be a bad thing ever. So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I will gladly take that L.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see if there's any more questions in the chat here.
There's been a few, yeah.
All right, is Derwin James playing tonight? Yes, he is.
Yes, and he just did. And he got a third down stop. Next question.
Will we pick up another defensive tackle? That's hard to tell at this point. I mean, with what's his name, with Jones hurt, they still got to see what he can do. I don't see them doing it. I think they should, but I don't see them picking up another defensive tackle before the season starts.
Are you eating pizza, Stanley?
I'm eating the shit out of some pizza right now.
You're not supposed to, man. You're on keto. What happened?
Dude, it's my cheat day today. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm being keto with my drink, because if I just added like a bunch of beer and a bunch of pizza, it would just be game over.
Dude, when I had a friend who's going through keto and like going through like it's an affliction.
Oh, sacked.
Oh, all of that was bad.
64? I want to say that was in 64.
That's Cole Toner. Yeah, but Quessenberry was so far pushed back from the line, he wasn't even in the shot.
Yeah, he was.
That second team interior offensive line has not been good these last two drives.
Toner got manhandled there by 72.
Woo!
That was
he
rough.
Sure did. He sure did.
Is Olsen Pierre.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was a fan of his coming out of college.
Yeah, I was Team Pierre big time.
Yeah, you know what's great is like everything that I graded out and worked out and liked have all been good in preseason.
Oh, okay. Oh no,
Sean Culkin. Oh,
and he's man.
He's down.
Is this gonna be one of those new like lowering the helmet flags?
Like,
oh shit,
that's
he
like
got up and then went back down.
That was
like
a drop, man.
Like terrible thing to happen where like, oh, big catch, and then one guy like it hits him, ball flies in the air, game over.
Is this going to be one of those new bullshit calls?
Yeah, you know what we want, Stanley. It's what we want right now.
I mean, it works out for it. Oh, that's such crap. Like, I know that works out for the Chargers, but come on, let them play fucking football.
That's definitely not a good call.
That's awful. They need to fix that so bad.
They win the Chargers' favor, which is fine, but.
Oh yeah, that's a garbage call.
Oh, he went for he hit him in the stomach. He didn't even.
Yeah,
that's so bad.
But you can't lower your head though.
On. He didn't even lower it that much.
From what everything I've been seeing, they're going to call it super hard week one and then slowly adjust to it, and that better be the case because this is garbage.
That was hot garbage. That was a good play by the Cardinals.
That was really good.
Oh, Culkin's still in, so at least he's not down and out, which is good.
That was crap. Colgan, hold on to the ball.
That shit still counts. Culkin dropped it. So
yeah, he needs to fix that shit.
But anyway, I had a friend who was doing keto, and he was at my house, and we were at a party. We all got really drunk, and he woke up the next day, and he was like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" He's like, "Dude, I don't remember anything from last night." I was like, "Dude, you don't remember killing like all the chips and salsa in the house last night?" He was like, "What? I did?" I was like, "Dude, I did like." You ate so much bread, you're eating like loaves out of the bag. Like, I don't know what the fuck you were doing.
At one point, you had the bag of flour in your lap, and you had a spoon.
You were like,
shoveling
you were like
it
snorting flour. It was fucking crazy. You were doing lines of flour.
My wife is so over it. She gets so shitty anytime she hears the word keto now. I'm like, whatever. I've lost 30 pounds, so.
Mikey tells us, no.
Oh, first Antonio Gates graphic. What is that? Applause for his weight loss?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah. No, it's good. I mean, you've fallen off a little bit because you're eating pizza right now, but on camera.
This is my reward for losing 30 pounds.
Oh, good job. Well, that's good.
I figure about Every 10 pounds, I give myself a really big cheat day.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's cool.
What's nice is that baseball road trip I just took. Obviously, I cheated a bunch because we went to a bunch of baseball stadiums. I cheated 4 days on that trip, and I only gained 1 pound.
Eckler picked up that blitz very well.
Dude, that's the second time he's done that today. He's looking really good in pass blocking, which he did last year. That was the one thing he didn't do well last year was pass blocking.
I'm so sick of Cardale Jones.
No.
Man,
what this feels like is suffering through
I think he got that first though.
He probably doesn't belong on a team, but you're letting him play, and the whole crowd kind of congratulates him and claps whenever he hits the ball.
You mean Kellen Clemens?
There's at least Kellen Clemens that can run for a first down.
Who the fuck? That was Tevy, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, Tevy's the one looking down at him oh, my bad, bro.
He got tackled before he even had the ball, man.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that was 100%
He just whiffed.
Oh, my God. Sam
what
Tevy.
a misstep.
Right.
That's a big miss by Toner and Tevy so far.
We
had Foley earlier.
Oh, yeah, Pulley fell on his ass earlier, yeah.
2nd and 14, just like you want to see.
Q seems to be holding up pretty well, though.
That was a good pocket. Oh,
yeah.
Sean Culkin. Team Culkin.
He caught it. Yay. No drop this time.
Well, he caught the other one, too. He just fumbled it.
True.
Yeah, I want to see Braden Bowman get in the game, too, because it looks like Culkin's getting all of these snaps right now.
He was in there, I think, a couple plays ago.
Yeah, I saw him one play a couple plays ago.
Do you have any more questions?
Let me look. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. So, more questions. All right.
All right, empty set. What is this, 3rd and 1? And
third and inches.
We're showing A-gap blitzes.
Oh.
They've got Hansborough in there again. Oh, and a false start.
No.
Timeout. No, they called the timeout first.
Chat, Stanley.
What's up?
You started a fight in the chat.
Oh, did I?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Lynn is not fucking happy.
I bet he's not.
They had to call a timeout again.
Let's see. What did I start the fight about?
Nice.
I started a fight about keto in the diet. Awesome. Fantastic.
What is the fight about?
Somebody's saying keto is verifiably dangerous and does not work. Well, the 30 pounds I lost and the more energy that I have and all my joints feeling better says otherwise.
Look, I did keto for 5 weeks and I lost 30 pounds.
It's not just about the weight either. I feel better. Basically all of my functions are happening better. My joints feel better. You can say that if you want. That's cool. I'm sure almost everything, it doesn't work for everyone, but it's working well for me. So I'm going to do it.
Take it from a certified personal trainer. Keto works.
Is that you?
Yes, I'm ISO certified. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I used to sell fitness supplements for 3 years. I was a personal trainer for a number of years. Everything works. Here's what I tell everyone. Everything works, but everything doesn't work for everybody.
Right.
Keto is amazing. A lot of people who do bikini bodybuilding, figure shows, they do keto because it's a really easy way to get leaned up real quick. The problem with keto is that you can't just cut it cold turkey. You have to reverse diet out of it. So in keto, when I did it, I had 20 grams of carbs a day. People will tell you to reach true ketosis, you have to do 0 carbs whatsoever. The point is when you are done doing keto, you have to add carbs back in slowly but surely, or else you bounce right back. And especially when it comes to women, it's in their thighs and in their lower regions. They just blow up real quick. So if you're done doing keto to get back to normal without getting all the weight back, you have to add 10, 20 carbs a week, and then keep growing until your body's used to it again. But there are instances, and I'll give it to that person. There are instances where keto damages people, it damages their metabolism and their systems and stuff like that. But sometimes that's if you're doing keto wrong or if it just wasn't for you. Like, there's dangers of a lot of things, but no, keto is great. A lot of people do it. It's one of the most popular diets at the moment. So take it.
It also had a brief stint in the early 2000s. Also, it's just one of the things that comes back around, then it'll go away and come back around. But if it works for you, then do it. Shit.
Yeah.
Chill out, people.
Like the whole
fuck that.
We're finally back. Let's see here. No push on the line. Oh, good. It wasn't a run. Oh, Cardell. What was that?
Why would they have him throw on 3rd and short?
I mean, I see, like, I guess it's not predictable, so it's a semi-good call, but you have to make a good throw. I mean, Mike Williams had the guy boxed out. He could have completed that pass, but it was just a really bad pass.
Also, I don't know who got beat, but if they did run it, it probably wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, no. Well, they were pass blocking, though. They weren't trying to get any push.
No, I get it, but, Is
this Tripucka or is this...
No, it's Kaiser.
Is it a good kick? Then it's Kaiser.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
That's a great kick. So, yeah.
Oh, my God. Beautiful.
Hendy, Phillips. They had Hendy out there already for coverage.
That was so funny when Tripucka's dad liked one of my tweets a couple days after I disparaged him.
Oh, Tripucka?
Yeah, random Madden fact. So when you start the franchise with the Chargers and you just skip to the preseason where they make their cuts and stuff like that, they actually keep both punters and both kickers if you let it go. Here's the crazy thing. Kaiser and Tripucka are both 73s. They're both good, sort of.
What?
That's hashtag false.
Yeah. So they're both the same. And then Aguayo and Sturgis are both high 60s. But it's hilarious because Tripucka's for a rookie punter, he's up there.
What? He wasn't. Yeah, all right.
No, but that's the funniest thing. They keep both 2 kickers, 2 punters. What team does that? So it's so damn funny.
So Nwosu and Rochelle in on a good tackle there on a run stop. That was nice.
Yeah, and Kaiser's in. He's the one with the yellow gloves. You got James in there right now too. So,
hey, TJ Logan was that guy from North Carolina who tore his ACL last preseason. He runs a 4.3 something.
Was that the running back or something?
Yeah, TJ Logan, running back for the Cardinals right now.
Okay.
All right,
yeah,
so
I'm on the Chargers feed. They're just showing a Keenan Allen interview, so it's.
So we've got Derwin up in the box again, and
who got that tackle?
Back deep. That was
Pollard.
Oh, Hayes Pollard.
Kaiser and Pollard, yeah.
Hayes Pollard looks like a superstar against twos.
Was that Nwosu again?
That was Nwosu is all over the field right now.
Good God, man.
Dude, Nwosu looks a little bit bigger around the middle than I thought he was.
Oh, he was easily the biggest linebacker out there when I was at camp.
He looks good. I knew his arms always weren't proportionally massive with the rest of his body, but he looks thick through the middle.
Oh, look at there, Corey Legit out there with the twos.
Where he belongs. What?
That's right. Phylon was the starter.
Yeah, well,
Woo. Where he belongs.
Let me guess, he's still not going to do shit.
This slanted.
Okay.
Oh, Mike
Davis with the choke slam.
Again.
Attaboy.
Hey, he's been good all day, man.
With the choke slam.
I remember when I liked
the brand.
Here.
That was actually pretty good pass rush from rushing 3 guys.
Oh man, oh man. Yeah, that was good.
Got his hand up right when the ball was getting there. That was great. Yeah. Good coverage there.
I'm so glad no one plays with a sleeve.
This second team defense is looking pretty good. I'm excited to get these.
Oh,
God, JJ Jones killing the game right now.
Another flag.
I love how JJ Jones is 6-yard return looks amazing because Travis Benjamin can't even do that. Because Travis Benjamin returns punts for safeties.
I still don't know if I've ever seen a worse return than that. That was
Dude, so funny story about that. I was on the road. I was driving home from Flagstaff, Arizona when that game was happening. I was I had my cell phone up and I was watching the game on NFL Sunday Ticket app on my phone, and I was driving. I almost ran us off the road when that happened. I was like, well, I'm just gonna end it. This is the lowest of the low. It's time to go.
we're all dying now. So
I looked at my wife and I was like, text your parents. It's over. I think this is how it ends.
All right, we got any questions?
Yeah, all right. So also in the chat, we're done with keto talk, so more football stuff. So I said, I guess when I said Nwosu was the biggest linebacker out there, somebody asked, is he bigger than Perryman? Yeah, he was. Because not only is he taller, but he's taller and he looked just as thick as Perryman. So Nwosu was huge. He was. I mean, I don't know really how else to describe it. He was way noticeably bigger than all of the other linebackers in the linebacker group when they were over there. And this was before they were in pads. So it was just them. And yeah, he looked big. He's a big guy. And yes, Perryman is huge this year. Perryman. So I don't know if anybody follows Perryman on Instagram, but he was saying earlier in the offseason that he's about 20 pounds heavier this offseason than he was last year. He had super leaned down last year to try and get a little faster, and it just didn't wind up working out for him. That's part of why he says that's part of why he was hurt so much last year. And so Perryman put on a good 20 pounds this offseason. He's big.
So for anyone who gives a shit, Chad Kelly is 3 for 3, 57 yards and a touchdown for the Broncos.
QB1. Someone says, isn't it kind of interesting that Mager hasn't been exposed in coverage?
I haven't Mager yet.
To me, it seems like they're running the ball a little more because the Chargers defense has not been good.
And to be fair, unless I'm missing something, I don't recall them testing much on the outside. I could be misremembering that.
Yeah. There hasn't been a ton of passing, especially anything that deep. Somebody just said, no way Legit makes this team. He's making the team. He's suspended for the first 4 games. I will agree with you, though, that he's making the team, but if Phylon does what the team expects him to do, I don't think he comes back into the starting lineup when he gets reactivated in week 5. We
get Geno Smith here.
Yes.
And to be honest, I think the beginning of last season wasn't Legit more effective when he was the less snaps he had. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, is that Braden Bowman? Oh, that was Braden Bowman.
Yeah.
Anyway, Braden Bowman's cut.
They had him lined up. They had him lined out wide. That was interesting. He looks like a wide receiver. He's a lot thinner.
Yes. Get Jones out.
Took the underneath. Someone said they can't afford to cut Legit. They definitely can afford it, but like Stanley said, he's not going to be cut this season. He'll be there on the team this season, and then next year will probably be done. So.
Yeah, this is probably Legit's last year. Unless he comes in and from a relief role gets 6-7 sacks, it's not going to happen. He just hasn't lived up to his contract, and he can. Let me pull up over the cap, but I'm pretty sure they can.
I'm already on there.
Okay, they can. I'm pretty sure they can cut him next year for $3 or $4 million in savings.
Oh yeah, no. If they cut him next year, they have $8 million in savings. So.
It's
easy. It's easy.
That's too easy.
Eckler. Ooh, okay.
RB1.
Okay.
Dude, Austin Eckler is
Eckler, man.
Truth.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go back. Garrett, do you have that tweet saved where somebody was trying to tell you that Eckler wasn't even RB2, that Justin Jackson was RB2? And
that's not a tweet. That's my co-host Jamie Hoyle. That's not a tweet. No, I'll call him out right here. Go tweet him. He's at Lightning. No, let's air it out. No, Jamie Hoyle at Lightning_round said, and I quote,
"Oh,
Austin Eckler is going to have a hard time making RB2 when they drafted Justin Jackson."
So everybody,
that was a real quote.
Go share your thoughts with at Lightning_round.
I think I get where he was going with that, but Eckler's too good. Eckler's too good.
Eckler is more borderline RB1 than he is RB2.
Yes.
I can see it if he meant it as far as Eckler's more of the pass set guy and Jackson's more of the actual number 2 should Gordon go down, but Eckler's too good to not be on the field.
I don't even see it at that. Austin Eckler is the most explosive player they have on offense.
All right.
He is.
I don't want to say you're like terribly wrong because there's some justification to it.
Name a player who's more explosive than Austin Eckler with the ball in his hands. You can't. It doesn't matter if he's running the ball or catching the ball. The most explosive player on the Chargers offense with the ball in his hands is Austin Eckler.
You know what? I'll take that L. You win.
Keenan Allen does great things. I'm not saying like bad things about any other people, but strictly with the ball in his hands, there is not a more explosive player on this offense than Austin Eckler.
Yeah, because you can argue that in terms of someone who's able to make something out of situations where you don't think there's anything, then yeah, Austin Eckler for sure. You do have the speedsters and Tyrell Williams and Benjamin and stuff like that, but like those are guys who you need to catch it in stride and give them a little space and maybe they'll make something work. But Eckler can, from a standstill and from a situation.
So everybody in the comments saying Keenan Allen does great work. He does great work with his route running.
Keenan Allen is not explosive.
He's not as explosive as Austin Eckler. He's very smooth. He runs crisp routes, but he is not as explosive as Austin Eckler.
Keenan Allen is a 4.57 or like a 4 or low 4.6 wide receiver. He is not explosive by like the definition. He's shifty and he's a hell of a route runner, if not one of the best route runners in the entire NFL. He's one of, if not the best off the line of scrimmage with his releases, how to set up DBs to take advantage of their lineups and their stuff and being able to maximize what he can do without having the long speed and agility of some of these top guys. Like that's why Keenan Allen is so amazing, because he's not super fast long speed. He's not super quick in terms of like a pro agility shuttle sideline to sideline type deal. He has just mastered these skills, these fundamentals to maximize his own potential. Yep. But no, explosive, Keenan Allen does not fit that mold.
I can see what someone's getting to when they say that Tyrell. Like Tyrell is super explosive when he gets those drag routes. He definitely is very explosive. But to compare him to Eckler, I don't know if that's a fair comparison.
Tyrell is a strider, and he doesn't stop and start like Eckler does. And that's what I mean by explosive. Like Austin Eckler goes from 0 to 60 like a Nissan GTR. It's just so damn fast. He's explosive, and it's not close.
Man, Gino looks 1,000 times better than Cardell already.
Oh, God, beautiful pass.
Already.
Sean Culkin.
No matter what they're trying to say about them being split evenly in camp, this is exactly what it's been like in camp.
Exactly.
No, this is exactly what I said in my recent, the 53-man mock. I go, as much as Lynn wants to make it seem like it's this even battle, if you just have followed along every single day, every single recap of each training camp practice, you never see Cardell.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, that was bad. He got tunneled.
Right. So this last play withstanding, Geno Smith has been the better quarterback than Cardale Jones. It's
Jeremy Davis kind of gave that one away.
It was. He didn't get the block, or he didn't get in his way at least. Not the block, but he didn't get his way.
Was that Benji who was supposed to do that, or no?
No, it was Jeremy Davis.
That was Jeremy Davis. Oh, okay. I made the same mistake earlier. Is that Scooby Wright?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah. Someone came free on the left side. I think the guy looped and no one picked him up. Damn it. That drive came to a stop.
Yeah, that was a good overload blitz on the outside.
For sure.
And that was my critique with Geno, is he holds the ball too long. So when you get fast pressure on him like that, he doesn't He doesn't know what to do other than scramble.
Which it paid off on the Culkin play, but there it didn't have the same results.
All right, so Caleb Sturgis is getting a second shot here.
Sturgis 41 yards.
Straight down the middle. So he's not having to kick an angle.
Dear God.
Oh, pack your shit.
Do you guys remember when we thought we had a kicker?
He is a Chargers kicker. He is a Chargers kicker.
Leave him in Arizona.
I'm here for this all fucking preseason.
Leave him in Arizona. Don't even fuck with it. Look at him dropping his head down instantly. He's got the Chargers kicker move already. He's like, no.
For some reason, the first thing that came to my head right now is how big of a smile does Kyle have right now?
Oh my God.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Posey just jumped in the Slack and said more like stir miss.
Did he? Oh shit! I called it.
Posey's too quick, man.
He's here for a while. Oh, Dez almost had that.
Dez almost
had
Dez.
that.
Dez!
That was a pick six all day.
He knows it too. Stir miss. That's great. Oh, Dez, that was yours, man. Rosen should have seen that. That was bad. He was throwing it to Greg Little. He wouldn't have been caught anyway. Oh, that hit his helmet.
Dude, Des King is always in position.
I still can't get just like a superhero, man. He's here when we need him, and that's Kyle.
Dez had him locked up, though.
So we got Kaiser, Hayes Pollard. No, I got Whitney Richardson on the bottom right. Des coming on a blitz.
Whitney Richardson is the longest player I've ever seen. That dude is just so – he's all length.
Dude, if you guys follow Desmond King on Snapchat, he spends, like, all his time with Whitney Richardson.
Oh, is that who that is? I couldn't figure out who – like, I know he was, like –
His first name on social media isn't Whitney.
Okay, that's why I missed it.
It's like Lamont or something like that.
That's the girl's name?
His last name is Richardson. But, like, yeah, Desmond King has all these things, and it has his Instagram handle up on it, but it's not Whitney. It's like Lamont or something like that.
The YouTube comments are an open-ended invitation to try out for kicker.
Wait a minute.
Corey.
Was that Legion?
That was Corey legit.
That's got to be a hold, right?
The shade.
Oh, come on. Face mask.
It looks like 46. It looks like 46 got the pressure and then legit came back with the sack.
Yeah, and the face mask. Corey can't even do that right.
Oh, did he? Shit. Oh, no? Wasn't.
Yep, it was Corey. He ripped his head off almost. Jesus Christ, Corey.
Oh, yes. There's two flags on the Chargers. Gotcha. You look like illegal contact? I don't have the.
Do you guys remember when he got a sack and then he fucking ripped a dude's head off?
Oh, Corey legit. Hashtag not good.
So Jeff Richards got a penalty, and so did Legit?
Yeah.
Who's 23?
That's Jeff Richards.
Jeff Richards, yeah. Oh!
Kyle just said he sucks.
That Jeff Richards sucks?
Yeah.
23 just got the tackle on that.
He was the guy the Chargers picked up in the cuts last year from Carolina?
Yeah, from the Carolina, yeah.
Yeah. Derwin.
Someone in the comments says they're available to kick. His stats are 0-0. He's never missed.
Sign him up. Get on the phone, TT.
I need to stay out of the comments because people are saying things before I see them.
I know. I saw that too. I saw the sack comment, and I was like, all right, well. And then 2 plays later, I saw the sack.
Everybody in the comments, pause your TV.
Wait
for us, because we're all waiting on Mikey here.
All 80 of you, please pause your TVs.
Damn Nwosu? Or was that Nwosu on the edge?
That sucks. No bueno.
So they've got Derwin as a strong safety here.
Yeah, that's pretty much where he's been lined up this whole time.
Yeah.
Ooh, 58 came and got that tackle.
That was Nwosu. Dude, Nwosu is fast.
Jesus Christ. He's been the best player on the Chargers.
Damn.
Make those plays. Nwosu's the man.
Yeah, dude, Emmanuel is going to lose his job real fast. He cannot compete with that speed.
I mean, coming into the draft, the linebacker core was awful, but you inject White, Nwosu, and you have Jatavis hopefully improve. That suddenly becomes a strong point.
Hey, is Steven Richardson, is that 70?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so he's in.
Yep. Yeah, he's a squat little dude.
He's not wearing gloves, so he should be instantly scary.
Oh, shit.
The Jamal Williams treatment.
Dude, like that's like the Vita Veas of the world. Don't wear gloves.
Oh, and there's so Bayou's in there now, or Bijou.
So
95. That dude is a monster human.
With Hayes Pollard and an A-gap blitz.
Oh, that was a nice catch.
Was that on face on?
That was on face on. Yeah.
That's not bad cover. Oh, I fell at the end.
Yeah, it wasn't bad cover until the end, yeah.
3 years.
He was on him pretty good.
How was that a catch?
Playing?
Did I miss something there? That looked like he only had 1 foot in.
No, he only had 1 foot. It was only 1 foot.
Oh, yeah, that's only 1 foot.
Yeah.
I like face on is throwing his hands up while rolling over on the ground. Like, dude, what the hell?
I just saw
that was so blatantly 1 foot. Why would they ever get it?
How is that even close to a catch?
Did they
can't believe Little still in the league.
Ball, he still had the other foot on the ground? That's got to be it.
I can't believe he's still playing football.
So, yes, everyone, we are way behind because 2 of us are having to watch on Game Pass because we don't live in California. And Game Pass is just really behind.
Stebbins and I do it, but we're being nice guys, and we're watching it with these guys in a show of solidarity.
Look, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm the deputy manager. I've got to...
Yeah, he is the deputy manager, so he's making
assistant too.
Assistant to the deputy manager.
Look, I'm not doing my job unless someone's miserable.
Well, congratulations. All 3 of us are miserable, so thank you. And it's like they get to watch it, and then we get to comment on it. It's like it works out good for all of us.
Exactly.
Man, Dez is getting a lot of run. He's already deep in the second quarter.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that makes sense only because Williams and Hayward are out, but you'd think they'd give. I guess probably third, fourth quarter, you're going to see Tony Brown in that nickel corner.
Oh,
Which,
I'm sure.
Get ready for that. That's going to be like a 90-yard touchdown pass.
Is that gap or is that Nwosu?
Hold on.
Is that who or Nwosu? What was the first name you said?
Pollard. Well, Pollard's 50 and Nwosu's 58.
Oh,
that was Pollard.
Oh, 23.
Oh, Jeff Richards with the punch out at the end.
That was nice. I'll give him that.
Should have been caught, but good way to stick with it.
The Cardinals? That's cool.
What'd you say?
I didn't know J.J. Nelson was still with the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
They got Ron and John Brown.
Josh Rosen picking that snap up off the ground.
Yeah, that was an awful snap. Punt coverage.
Somebody
just asked
special teams.
Somebody just asked, when do we start letting Melvin Ingram kick? Probably sometime after Aguayo gets a chance.
Return kicks or actually kick?
No, he says kick.
Oh, shit.
I mean, return kicks, he's probably next on the depth chart after J.J. Jones.
All right, hypothetical situation. If Aguayo kicks a game-winning field goal tonight, does he win the job?
No.
I mean, he's already kicked more field goals than Caleb Sturgis in camp, so.
Aguayo has to go perfect in camp and perfect in games. Well, I guess he hasn't been perfect in practice, but at least in games.
The problem is that Caleb Sturgis is it's those 40-yard kicks that he keeps sucking on. Like, all of his misses in camp have been from 40 yards. This one was from 41 yards.
And that'll be halftime.
Why are we running it? All right,
they just want to go to halftime.
Yeah, there's only 20 seconds left.
I just saw them in the I formation on first down and got livid.
They let Mike McCoy call one play.
So it's going to be halftime. Let me ask you guys a question. Let's say Cardell Jones, hypothetical here. Cardell Jones is exactly like how he played that first couple drives. He is no good. Geno's clearly the best quarterback of the group. Do you cut Cardell, keep him on the practice squad, A? Do you B, cut him outright, or C, do you keep 3 quarterbacks and go?
I'll go first. I'd probably cut Cardell at this point. I don't know.
Would you keep him on the practice squad?
Is he eligible? Is he eligible?
I think so.
I thought he's been active. I mean, if he's eligible, yeah, sure, keep him on the practice squad, whatever.
Okay.
But
I think he's eligible, but I might be wrong.
If he's not, I mean, that's an easy decision. If he's not, whatever. But I mean, I guess keep him on the practice squad. Like, Nick Shemonek is probably going to be a camp body again next year somewhere. Even with, I don't think you need to stash him on a practice squad. I'd give, if Cardell's eligible, I'd throw him on the practice squad. But yeah, cut him.
Stats?
Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was trying to guide us.
No, I'd cut him. I'd cut him. I think he is eligible for. I think he is eligible for it, but I don't see what the benefit you're gonna. I don't see any growth from last preseason. I mean, it's only the first game. There's still time to go, but I don't see any growth from last preseason. So, what will another season on the practice squad do for him? I don't see how that benefit. So
yeah, so that's my hypothetical. Like, through the 4 games, we've watched Cardell, and he's not much better than what we just saw.
No,
flashes of a big arm. He'll hit a couple targets, but he's off, and probably miss more than he completes.
Oh, so Geno's still young. So if your whole goal is to have a solid backup going forward, because obviously he's not Cardell's not the project for like a starter or anything like that. Like, if your goal is to have a backup, Geno Smith is still young. Like, you can continue on with that if that's what your ultimate goal is. Like, dude is only 27 years old. So I don't see any benefit to keeping Cardell if Geno's going to perform well enough in a backup role. So,
Mike?
So I would let's try to be not biased here. I'd cut Cardell just for blatant obvious reasons. I would not keep him on the practice squad. I would love Shemonek to be the one we keep on the practice squad. I think in terms of the type of offense that they both ran in college, Shemonek is probably more along than Jones is. I think Jones really is just intriguing simply for the physical features. I think in terms of a pure quarterback, a guy playing that position and everything that comes along with it, I believe Shemonek has the better potential to be the type of quarterback that this team needs. And I think Cardell, we're just kicking the tires on an idea. And there's flashes, but by no means has he shown anything to warrant any more time spent on him.
Garrett?
Oh, Yeah, I was just asking you guys. Well, I mean, I don't know what the point of bringing him on another training camp is at this point, because if you put him on the practice squad, essentially saying he's coming back next year too in camp, that doesn't make a ton of sense. If he can't beat out Geno Smith, then you think there's another way to go. You got to draft another quarterback, or you keep Shemenek if he's got enough to at least keep as a camp arm for a practice squad spot. But I mean, Cardell might be the better quarterback as a camp arm, but it doesn't make sense long term if he can't beat out Geno Smith here. So, and keeping 3 quarterbacks is the bigger issue here. If they keep 3 quarterbacks, that means that they're probably keeping 1 less offensive lineman, probably, or 1 defensive lineman, and that's a mistake, in my opinion.
That's
it's either Geno or bust or Cardell or bust. Like it's not both. It's either or. So I would say no to keeping him on the practice squad. I think you just got to go back to the draft and maybe find somebody later on or start drafting towards the future. But I think Cardell after this year is kind of it. I think this is make or break, at least in my opinion, for him.
I think when you're talking about how many quarterbacks you're going to carry, what you're going to do with them is ultimately what the goal is. It's not to just carry 3 quarterbacks or to have 2 decent backups. You're going to have the solid, steady Eddie kind of guy who's going to come in and can kind of just keep the ship somewhat righted, but not necessarily take over that offense. And the only reason to carry a third is if you have a young guy you're trying to develop. But if you have no one you're trying to really develop, and it's not someone you're worried about losing, you keep them on the practice squad. So I don't get why you would carry 3 quarterbacks if the third guy is Cardell and it's someone who if you really did something on keeping him, you can keep him on the practice squad if you want. But if he hasn't grown already, there's not going to be anything there. There's just not. So I think it's pointless.
Those are all good points. You guys have convinced me. Cut Cardell. No practice squad. Tell him to hit the road.
Operating under that assumption, that's what I would do at least.
But yeah, you guys are definitely right that it is the absolute wrong answer to have 3 quarterbacks on the roster going into the season. That is just awful. There's too many other positions right now that are looking shaky that they need more bodies. I mean, I'd even say wide receiver, like carry 6 wide receivers over 3 running backs. 3 quarterbacks. Don't do that.
Yeah, and to be fair, this is a hypothetical, and Cardell could show out for the next 3 games. There could be an actual competition, but what we saw, and he's done for the day, obviously, this is a step backwards from the Cardell Jones we saw in Game 4 last year in the preseason. So regression isn't there that you'd hope to see. The big arm's still there, but it's the same big arm, whether it's behind the line of scrimmage or 30 yards down the field, and he's still wildly inaccurate. He made 2 or 3 very good throws today, but very inconsistent. So if you're talking about that for the next 3 games, that's an issue.
All right. So another question we got is what are your guys' thoughts on this Chargers backstage show that's going to be airing this season?
I'll go first on that one. I think any kind of more access to what goes on, I think, is a plus. We'll see how it's produced and all of that, but I'm never against seeing more stuff like that. I love the Hard Knock stuff. I love the All or Nothing, or I think that's what it's called. I love all that stuff, so I'm all for it.
Same here.
Let's talk about more content too. So there you go.
Yeah, I love all those shows, man. And I mean, I was kind of bummed the Chargers didn't get Hard Knocks this year, but I mean, any kind of show like that, even if it's minimally produced, I'm gonna be for it. Like it's cool to see the players more as people. Like I like that more like personal connection that those kind of shows bring. And I don't think that they hurt the team as far as being a distraction or like revealing anything. I think it's just something. I think it's a fun thing, and most of those cameras are around anyway for NFL Network being there or just the team recording shit for practice. So I don't really see a big negative that could come out of it, and more access is cool. All right, so another question we got is best looking rookies so far in the game. I'll start. it's got to be Nwosu. I mean, that dude has been all over the field.
I'll just counterpoint with Kaiser. I mean, I know Nwosu looked really good. Kaiser made I think 2 or 3 very important stops. I think 2 of them were even in goal line or goal to go situations. So I think they both have looked really, really good. So those would be my 1A, 1B. But no, I've been impressed with both guys for sure.
Michael, what do you got?
I'm going to go with Nwosu as well. I really like what I've seen from Kaiser White. But some of those major impact guys potentially are the linebackers, some of these young guys, and Nwosu looks really, really good.
All right, a question that's come up a couple times. What, as of right now, like seeing the first half of this game, seeing what's progressed this offseason, what do we think is our biggest position of need? Like, if the team was going to go out and bring in a free agent this week, what position do we think we do that then?
Defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle. I don't even think it's close. I think that's far and away the number 1 need right now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, as much as tight end seems like a need, way bigger need at interior defensive line.
Colkin's made a few plays, man. I'm not saying he's going to be what Hunter Henry would be or anything like that, but he's made enough plays to where, and considering the depth of wide receiver, I don't think that's going to be the biggest need. Defensive tackle, if you can't stop the run, like we saw in the first drive, the Cardinals just ran right down the throat. So,
yep.
Yeah,
it hasn't looked good at all.
Can't do that. No matter how good the secondary is, you can't just have someone gashing you down the middle.
So somebody said, why does it seem like Telesco doesn't really value the defensive tackle position? I'm not sure. I think it's like what you were saying earlier, Stebbins, that the team just kind of like has these guys that they kind of like, and as long as they're not getting arrested or, throwing games away, they're not going to lose their job. And I think Brandon Meebane's one of those guys. I think Corey Leggett has been one of those guys. And so they just haven't brought anybody in to push those guys.
Yeah, and when you look at the guys they have there right now, I don't see anyone that's although the team likes them, it's not anyone that the team's going to not like. Oh no, we can't go pick someone else because we have this so and so middle of the range guy. I mean, team loves Emmanuel. They went and got Nwosu. I mean, this first valuing defensive tackle, everyone said they didn't value safety either, and they went and drafted German James in the first. I know that's a value thing, and he fell somewhere that no one expected him to fall. But I mean, he doesn't value it until they draft one. So
yeah,
I don't know. That kind of to me throws that argument out. But I don't know. So second half, who that we haven't seen or haven't seen much of, who are you guys looking forward to seeing the most?
Aguayo.
Yeah, I want to see Aguayo kick the ball. I want to see DeJuan Hines at linebacker.
Hines, okay.
I felt
that's
like
the fast kid, isn't it?
Yeah, he looked really good in practice. He had some really good pass coverage. So that'll be fun. I think on offense, I want to see some of that Manzo Lewis kid.
Oh, the fullback?
Yeah, and I want to see some more break Feldman.
Garrett? Oh, Michael?
I want to see Manzo Lewis. I really liked him when they first got him. I want to see DeJuan Hines. And then my favorite of the UDFA offensive lineman was Chris Durant, the left tackle out of William & Mary. And he might be playing a guard position at the next level, but I thought he was really technically sound, like surprisingly well. And you kind of expect that from a 4-year starter. He's only about 6'4", about 300 on the dot, so I don't think he's like got the size to be successful at the left tackle or a tackle position in the NFL. But he's good. I thought, by far and away, again, technically sound, fundamentally the best of the UDFA linemen. So looking forward to seeing if he gets on the field. I mean, he will, I guess, but where and just for how long.
Wow, so they're flashing the stats. Sorry to interrupt real quick, but they're flashing the stats up on the screen right now. The Chargers did better on defense than I thought they did. They only allowed 88 total yards in the whole first half.
Yeah, and most of it was that first drive, right?
Right. Yeah, most of that was that first drive.
I mean, the secondary for the most part was basically locking stuff down for the majority of it. It just runs up the middle and some shorter stuff that went like that pass. I think 89 Nicholas or whoever it was.
Oh, I thought the Cardinals started with the ball.
Oh no, Aguayo.
Did something already happen?
No, so Aguayo just walked out for the kick, and they broke the huddle. The ref is like, "All right, go ahead." And Aguayo looks down and goes, "Oh shit, I forgot the tee," and just had to run off the field and to grab the tee for this kickoff.
They didn't show that on the Chargers cast.
Like the official, like literally pointed down. I was like, "All right, go for it." And Aguayo looked down, like, "Oh shit."
I know it's getting going, but for me,
Dwan Hines with the tackle.
Yeah, 59.
Yeah, on defense, Hines. I really want to see Patrick Afriyie.
Yeah, so Afriyie had a missed tackle on that other drive, but what's funny is his body shape and everything, and the fact that he wears 97, it looks like he is Jerry Tauchu out there.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see him. I mean, Justin Jackson, of course, I want to see, but that Trez Newsome too. I've seen a lot of talk about him. So
they've got Kyle Emanuel out here playing third string middle linebacker.
Detrez, thank you, Detrez.
And is that Kaiser White's at middle linebacker?
They've got Emmanuel in there who's like behind.
Your four guys at the second level were Emmanuel, Kaiser White, Nwosu, and Derwin James, all at the linebacker spot in the box.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was weird.
So you have three really good.
Landrum.
All right, so it looks like Landrum needs to stop following around Lugit.
The Square's out there right now. Who's the other one?
I think it was the same defense we saw at the end of the half.
Well, except Emmanuel's in there for Hayes Pollard.
Right.
Legion's still playing in the third quarter of the first preseason game. I love it.
We can't even make splash plays. Can't even make tackles in the backfield.
The tackle by Richards.
That was a good play, and Emmanuel was right there too. Emmanuel's really good at breaking down on those run plays. Like people blocking out to the second level have a hard time moving him off his spot.
Yes, it's not like Emmanuel's the worst player or anything like that. He's not a started with the guy there. I think having him as a backup or a rotational kind of guy, I think is a good move. So he's a good player to have for sure.
I know these aren't the starters, but it is fun to see White, Nwosu, and Derwin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All lined up together.
Hell yeah.
This is the best part of the preseason, seeing those kind of packages out there.
There's that Chris McCain replacement. Wind him up.
The stunt?
Corey Legit tried real hard to get in there and grab the face mask.
Wind him up. We're never going to hear the end of that sack. I swear to God, at the end of this, it's going to be like, Chris Landrum, the story of the day.
Chad Henney's already over there, like that Kermit gif, just like.
Breakout.
All right, so there's 97. Oh, no, never mind. That's Whitney Richardson still.
Good play by Landrum, though.
You have Lisa got off the block there to make that tackle with Emmanuel.
Was that a direct snap?
No, it was a quick handoff, though.
Yeah, that was real fast.
All right. So a little more Geno Smith likely.
Oh, so they've got Artavis Scott back there for the punt this time.
I was going to say, I bet you we see Artavis back there the second half.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah, while you guys were talking about guys to watch, the other guy that I'm curious about that I liked a lot, but he hasn't done shit in camp is Ben Johnson, the tight end out of Kansas.
Mm-hmm. That was your number one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
UDFA?
Yeah, I liked him a lot.
Yeah,
us too.
He's been really quiet in camp.
Oh my God. He did not look good the first 2 days. I will give him that.
There's so many flags. What the shit?
Yeah, this is not clean football.
Ref's got to practice too, guys.
Oh, he's got his hat off. Somebody went out of bounds.
That's the return team. Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Who's it on?
29? Is that Craig Mager?
That's Nager.
There it is. Oh, there was 2 and a block in the back. Well done, punt team. Well, and this is this is why we have a wide receiver coach as our special teams coordinator. So that's working out.
I conveniently forgot about that fact for a while. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep, because that's what happens. Dear Lord. Somebody in the comments just said Garrett's boy.
God damn it, man! Still?
I'm so happy that's still a thing.
Dang.
King 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Thank
damn,
you so much.
I forgot all about that too.
I'm done, man. He better get cut. I swear to fucking God.
Just to kind of touch on something I was talking about earlier as far as defensive line, a lot of those guys that they've had are actually free agents after this season, so you could see a complete overhaul there anyway. You got Mebanes, Square, Phylon,
Corey Legit's cuttable,
Rochelle, Richardson, and Legit's cuttable. So that's basically everybody. So yeah, there's
and this is going to be a good draft for defensive linemen too.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of turnover there. So that's clearly going to be a point of emphasis this next offseason, I would imagine.
That is pretty funny that Mager's still a thing.
I thought when they cut him last season, it was like, hey, he's done. Nope, came right back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a Garrett's boy.
He's so athletic.
Have you looked at the defensive line free agent class for next year? I know it's really early, but
no, I haven't.
Can right now. I'm already there, so
I was just going there too.
Yeah, I already had over the cap pulled up before the game started, just in case that became a conversation. So
all right, I got spot rack up. Let's go D tackle. See what we got going here.
Benny Logan, Domata Pecco, Eddie Goldman, Daniel McCullers. Not a ton there.
Well, Ndamukong Suh, obviously. Geno Atkins,
Sheldon Richardson, Kyle Williams. Yeah. He's older than dirt, but Sylvester Williams, Danny Shelton.
Oh, shit. I need to stay out of the comments. All right, so everybody pay attention because we're about to watch something awful, apparently.
Oh, man.
Awful? All right, let's see what's awful. I formation. And a white guy out wide.
Manzo Lewis.
Maybe sleeves. Oh, Watt.
Oh, Derek.
That's Derek Watt.
Oh, Derek. Derek, no.
Less than ideal, sir.
It's what you can expect from a versatile weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's always funny when the team hypes up certain guys and then they do good like Chris Landrum and then they don't do good like this.
And they shit the bed? Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, that was Jeremy Cash. That was my dude.
Was it really?
Yeah, he's the one that picked it up. I did not know he was still in the league.
Oh, shit. He's a linebacker now, dude.
Man, I loved him.
Jeremy Cash is a linebacker. He's wearing 52. Man. Wow. Damn. Dude, I liked Cash too.
I fell in love when he killed Florida State.
I'm still not sure how that was a catch, though. Is that real?
Wow.
Did he take enough steps?
That was Ben Wickery who made the fumble, and Cash who picked it up.
Dude, that wasn't even a touchdown.
That was real bad. Oh, Derek.
You got two former Panthers teaming up for that.
All right, let's see some Manzo Lewis. It's a good thing Derek Watt is good at special teams.
It's good. He's good at something, right?
And he's a Watt brother.
Yeah, there's that. So the headlines, J.J. Watt and brother. It's always plus.
I kind of want to see. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying we got the worst Watt.
Yeah, we did.
100%.
Yeah. Zach Crabtree's another guy I want to watch. I don't think he makes a team or anything, but
he's a tackle, yeah.
And then what?
He was a tackle, right?
Yeah.
Was it the Oklahoma State kid, or is that someone else?
No, that's him.
Okay.
And God, who was the other guy? Well, Tony Brown, obviously, but.
Oh yeah, I like Face On. I'm hopefully get to see more of him.
Yeah.
Richard just heard me say it's good that Derek Watt's good at special teams, and he just said the Chargers special teams are bad with Derek Watt. They can be bad without him.
Oh yeah,
that's totally fair.
People all over Henny in the chat.
Dude, I feel bad for Henny sometimes. Like, they're like, all right, here's who you got to hype up this week. And I'm just wondering if, like, sometimes he looks back and he's like, are you for real?
That's funny.
Like, Michael, if you ever tell me to write, like,
a puff piece on
Derek Watt, I'm going to fly to Georgia just to hit you.
All right, look. I would never do that because better things to write about than blowing smoke up people's asses about the Derek Watts of the world.
So they just confirmed the fumble and the touchdown.
Tonight's a terrible night.
Whoops. All right, well, at least we can see the Chargers right back on offense.
I can't believe I was no.
I don't even care. I'm happy for cash. I don't even care.
I mean, the funny thing is, I want to watch more defense than I want offense. There's so many guys on defense I still want to see.
That's true. Oh, God, Derek
I'm here for Jackson, but otherwise,
let's not let the fumble and stuff distract it. It was like it's a simple throw, but that was a pinpoint pass from Geno Smith.
That was a good pass. Derek Watt just sucks.
No, seriously, Geno Smith has, like, great placement so far. It's his players that are letting him down.
That's how he looked at camp, too. He threw some really good balls. It's not like 2 years ago when Garrett and I went to camp and all we saw was hospital balls over the middle. What's his name? That LSU kid was trying to get people killed.
Mettenberger and Markovici.
Dude, Mettenberger was trying to send people to the hospital. It was so bad. Everything was high and behind people over the middle. It was just, whew.
Old enough to remember when he was mock drafted in first round constantly.
Yeah, buddy.
I was really hoping that, like, the backup offensive players, just in general, regardless if it was Cardale or Geno Smith, would just be better this preseason. Because last year, if you remember, every time, like, Phillip Rivers played and the first team offense played, they went down and scored, like, each time they had the ball to start the game.
Oh, easily.
The second anybody else that wasn't Phillip Rivers and the first team offense came on the field, we couldn't move the ball for shit. Like, it was the worst. It was worse than watching paint dry in any other, metaphor you can think of. I'm really hoping that the offense is different, and it looks a little bit different.
Oh, Artavis.
Good blocking.
Artavis is making this team if he keeps this up, man.
I mean, yeah. Looks good so far. We just need the other offensive players to pull their head out of their asses and help out Geno Smith a little bit. And I cannot believe I'm in a situation where I'm standing for Geno Smith.
I know.
What a world we live in.
That's a very good point.
What world we live in right now that I'm just like, give me Geno Smith or like.
Yeah, thanks, Chargers. See what you've made me do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be pumped for Shimonik, too. Oh, Watt's back in there. Cool. Kill me.
Yep. You got to let him redeem himself.
I think this
They're going to go right back to him. They went right back to him.
And he catches a 6-yard pass.
You see him cradle that like a loaf of bread as soon as he got it?
I think Detrez Newsom's in. The back's number is 38, I think.
Yep. Yeah, so Jackson must not be playing tonight.
Hey,
so
do you guys remember the article that came out last week about how big of a versatile weapon and receiving threat Derek Watt was?
Yeah, we were making fun of was that he's trash.
Like what? Yeah, Colkin.
Sometimes he's like left unguarded on the sideline, but he's still Derek Watt. Like people, I think
oh my God. And they just had to call timeout because they couldn't figure out what the fuck they wanted to do.
Another guy, Patrick Afriyie, that linebacker.
Yeah.
Too.
That's I'd point that one out. That's what I want to see in defense too, man.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Him and Faison for me.
Shout out to the kid, whoever's behind Spiro right now with the Hodad sticker on the laptop.
Somebody just said that Spiro just said Derek Watt, who has quietly become one of the best fullbacks in the NFL, get the fuck out of here.
Ooh. Spiro being Spiro, awful at his job. That's
so quietly that nobody fucking heard it.
He's never been. Derek Watt's never been higher than a 67 on Madden,
which is the
that's the be-all.
The defining.
If you don't have a good rating on Madden, then you fucking suck.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh,
go Newsom.
Look, Newsom's still running, and Derek Watt's already walking back to the huddle.
Wait, why did they just blow the whistle? He wasn't down.
He said he was in the grass.
Patton. Wide receiver Patton is out there.
He was stood up, and they
Patton. They should have let that play go, though.
No, they should have, because it wasn't even like a stall. They thought maybe he was just going to stall out, and they blew it early. He wasn't. He was just going to shake it off.
Culkin's still out there.
Dude, Culkin is getting all the snaps right now.
Oh, Jeremy Davis.
Oh, Jeremy.
Looks like the defender got his hands in there, though.
Culkin with the tackle.
Bro, I'm sick to my stomach. This team can be as good as it wants in training camp and then shits the bed in the first preseason game. Give me a break.
It's been Wickery. Yeah, Ben Wickery knocked it away.
Oh, yeah.
Got around him.
So that's his second forced turnover.
Yep.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah, that's not on Jeremy.
Very good play. No, that was a very good play.
That was really good defense.
Who's 23?
Jeremy could probably man up a little bit, but
yeah. Who's 23?
Ben Wickery.
Oh, that was Ben Bickery?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's the one who forced the Derek Watts fumbles too a few seconds ago.
Wait a fucking second.
Oh no, Josh Rosen. What are you doing? Oh, that's not even Rosen anymore.
That's Glennon.
Put him on his ass though.
That's Mike Glennon.
This stupid Cardinals feed, they're like showing them sing happy birthday to one of the announcers. So I missed the entire play.
Yeah. God, I hate this so much.
Damn, Ben Bickery is playing through the third quarter?
Yep.
So is Kyle Emanuel, apparently.
He went from starting 2 years ago to being cut. Now he's the second half guy here.
Look at Derwin up on the line.
Damn. Oh, look at that push. 58, 44. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, who's that on the very end? Was that Whitney Richardson?
Rookies.
Yep, Whitney Richardson.
Those rookies, man.
Kaiser and Nwosu are all over the field, man.
Dude, they're around the ball all the damn time.
If there's nothing else to be gleaned out of this game, it's that. Those two guys, man. All over the place.
And we haven't seen much out of Derwin other than that third down stop. That's crazy.
Hey, Mike, just so you know, everybody said it's the preseason. Stop being such a negative Nancy.
He's not even there right now, I don't think.
That's good. We can talk shit.
All right, so
Mike
sucks.
Yeah, Mike. Fuck that tackle. Trent Scott's a
Was that
bitch.
face on?
Is that
Look at
ground?
face on saying like, yeah, incomplete pass. Like he did that shit.
What's the tackle that he likes? Trent Scott, right?
Sure. Whoever the guy from William & Mary is.
No, it's Chris Durant.
Chris Durant sucks. He's a bitch.
Yeah, it's the third quarter in the first preseason game. He's not even on the field.
Yeah, Mike.
What a bum. All right, here goes Artavis again. Oh, good fake. Yep. That was a good decision. If Travis Benjamin let that go, it would have just stopped moving on the 1 yard line.
The linebacker group for sure is been the
Dude,
starter,
those guys
I
are so
think,
fast.
so.
Nwosu and Kazir White are just all over the damn place.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Pilar made a couple plays too, and Perryman made a couple plays early on after the first play was a bad miss, but linebackers overall showed up today.
Are you guys in the Slack right now? I know this doesn't mean shit to the listeners, but are you in the Slack right now?
I am now, yeah. Oh, there you go. Getting sold out, man.
Getting downed out
Richard's
by Richard.
being a snitch.
Snitches get stitches, Richard.
I don't care. I'll say it to his face.
You're not my
Chris
real
Stewart is
dad.
a bitch. Get on here, Mike.
If he was here, we'd be talking shit to his face.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
Chris Durant's a bitch.
All right, that sucks.
Poor Chris Durant's taking a beating, and he didn't even do anything.
He hasn't even set foot on the field yet.
His dad watching our feed like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like, dude, what's your fucking problem?
his mom's reporting all of us on Twitter right now.
Yeah. Bolts on the Blue guys called Chris Durant a bitch.
Without him even stepping foot on the field.
Yeah, I can't wait for an out of text type of quote about Chris Durant being a bitch that we have to answer about.
So somebody in the comments was like, yeah, we just need some better backup quarterback play so we can at least get in range to see if Aguayo can make the field goals or not. We don't even have good enough backup quarterback play to try our field goal kickers out.
That's our
Yeah,
goal.
so Eric Williams just put it in perspective. The Chargers starting defense allowed 45 yards and a touchdown on the opening drive. Since then, the Chargers have given up 43 total yards.
Yep.
Thanks, Willie.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, Rosen.
Jamie Hoyle, if you're watching right now, you are incorrect. Craig Major has been on the field today. He starting. So, try again.
What did he say?
Jamie just tweeted, I could be wrong, but I don't recall seeing Craig Major on the field today. Is that just my imagination? Yes, it is.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just was hoping, or he made himself purposely not see it. You know, it was.
He blocked it out.
Yeah.
Why is the wide receiver on the top of the screen uncovered? That's weird.
Man, so
that was a bad pass by Gino.
Sima, are you ahead of me now? Oh, you're on the Cardinals feed. I'm watching Casey Hayward talk.
Yeah, me too.
There was pressure right at the middle, so he had to throw it fast, and he threw a really bad pass throwing it fast. He threw it at Artavis Scott's feet.
Right tackle moved. Who was that?
That's Goldich.
65. Cut him.
Hey, he survived getting shot in the neck, so he can stay.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that's Goldich. He was the one that was in the Aurora shooting.
He gets one more shot.
Whoa.
More chance.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my bad.
That's the word you use?
Did anyone here like Kyle Sloter last year?
I drank.
I don't even know who
Like
that
who?
is.
Kyle Sloter? Yeah, dude. He should have been the Broncos starting quarterback last year.
He had a 9-yard touchdown pass and a 14-yard touchdown run.
Artavis again.
Dude, Kyle Sloter is really good.
Yo,
Dating a girl that I was friends with at the University of Iowa right now.
Nice.
Yeah, Artavis is making this team, man.
I was just going to say, Artavis Scott is clearly ahead of Jeremy Davis at the moment.
I mean,
which has been a development because those first 2 days, Jeremy Davis was clearly ahead of Artavis Scott.
He was most of camp. We haven't heard anything from Artavis Scott.
Dude, so I'm checking Twitter for the first time, and a bunch of the Cardinals people I'm following are saying, and Geno Smith is behind Cardale Jones because ?
There's Jeremy Davis. The throw was behind him, but he got it and made the first down. So
yeah,
Jeremy makes good.
Not a great throw.
That interception. #bad.
I mean, just look at the return Artavis Scott had. Just being a backup returner has so much more value than what Jeremy Davis can offer.
Yeah, it's
at
true.
the moment.
Everyone in the comments is like, yeah, Scott over Davis. And some guy just went, yeah, Nelson Spruce is way better than Jeremy Davis.
Sack. 61 got a sack.
Yeah, because Sam Tevi got beat.
Yeah. 61. What kind of numbers?
But our boy Jamie said that Sam Tevi's probably going to start at right tackle over Barksdale.
Someone named Cappy got the sack.
Ooh.
Cappy.
Gino felt that like right at the last second.
God,
and took that
Tevi. Ball. Oh my God, Tevi.
Cappy played college with Jatavis. Played college ball with Jatavis.
These Arizona Cardinal color commentators are insufferable.
Yeah, that's why I have it muted.
Oh, 83.
Listen,
Braden Bowman
has officially let his spot open. Like either you have to go out and sign Gates, or you got to let one of these undrafted free agents take a stab at this. That's 2 drops already.
It wasn't the cleanest pass, but he still needs to catch that.
Let's see some Ben Johnson, Cole Hunt. What can they do?
3rd and 17.
By the way, if Cole Hunt makes this team.
Run it, Gino. Do it. You know you want to. There it is. There it is. Oh, I knew you couldn't resist it, Gino.
Flag.
Oh, is that going to be defensive holding downfield?
He was loading up, man. He was gonna let it go.
Please be defensive holding. Automatic first down. Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh no, offense. Illegal hands.
Illegal hands to the face. 64.
64.
Cole Toner.
Man.
So the second unit's still out there for offensive line.
Yeah, it's not great. Oh, Tripuka's in the game, guys. Shit's about to get real.
Here we go.
You ready for this 38-yard punt?
Get fucking ready. This is going to the 40-yard line.
If this gets inside the 20, I'll be shocked.
2 yards.
That is better than any punt he had in camp.
That was not a bad punt.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Coming back.
I'm not kidding you. When we watched them kicking at the same time, like the Blue Angels could have flown jets between their 2 punts. There was that much separation. It was bad.
The Vikings put up 42 points in a preseason game.
There it is. Run it up.
On the Broncos?
Yep.
That Denver defense.
Dude, I could tell the Broncos were doing poorly because my buddy who's a big Broncos fan texted me like an hour ago asking if I'm getting on Xbox soon. I was like, no, I'm good.
Well, I hope we get to see some of these backup tight ends now. Braden Bowman's been a disappointment.
I'm starting to worry about the depth at tackle. Like if Forrest Lamp doesn't come back and they don't have Schofield available to back up at tackle, that's going to get worrying real fast.
You guys see that a fan dressed up in pads and everything tried to sneak into the Steelers practice so he could, quote, check AB? It's literally just some random – he's wearing like gold football pants with black stripe, but it's a yellow jersey instead of a white one like they're wearing. But like he's got a helmet and everything.
That's funny.
Where is it? Send it to us. I want to see that.
There's not much to the video. It's like a video of AB, but in the background you see 2 officials like walking with a guy in a yellow jersey. I'll send it to the stack.
I'll be back. I gotta get more ice.
Snitch. I like that.
All right, just me and you, Mike.
All right, so how's your day, Garrett?
So what? Hey, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did you have a big thing planned? How did you do it?
I guess for people who are listening, I guess I just got recently engaged.
Yeah.
Not last week, like 2 weeks ago. I took her I'm in Savannah, Georgia, and I drove 45 minutes north to Hilton Head Beach, South Carolina. It's a really beautiful beach. And long story short, I recreated the moment that I first told her I loved her, and it worked out perfectly. And we did the damn thing, and we don't have a long engagement, so we're getting married January 5th. Start off the new year.
Oh, wow.
Congrats, dude.
So it's happening.
Congratulations. Sure.
It's going really fast.
Yeah, it's going to be hectic as shit because we haven't lived together. We never have, and she's in love with the idea of not living together until we're married. So there's that. So the second we're married, we're getting married in Minneapolis. She's going to move right down here to Savannah. That'll be that.
That's cool.
Your wife just took down offensive lineman, man.
Dude, because you're right. The last two plays has been insane. Playing the flats was awesome.
Yeah,
I don't want to
Richardson's in right now.
Yeah, and Steven Richardson just did a really good job there.
Yeah. Well, congrats, Mike. That's awesome.
No, congratulations, man, for sure.
I appreciate it. I forced her to wear her white Harrison Smith jersey that I bought for her. Nice. Game. What was funny is I was like, I've been on her butt to get a jersey of some sort, and she wouldn't let me like get her a Chargers jersey or anything. But she and her family are from Minnesota.
She's not the one.
Yeah. So I sent her a link to that Chargers logo thong, and she wasn't having it. So. But anyway, so the only reason I got her, she was able to get this Harrison Smith jersey is because we were actually in the Shields in Des Moines, Iowa, and there was a small white Harrison jersey on for sale for like $85. And I was like, honey, this is the player I wanted you to get because he's one of the best in the entire NFL. Like, you need to get his jersey. And so I just bought it for her right there.
I like the nice drop there that you said she's a small. That was nice.
She's teeny, man. She's slender.
That was a pretty good 3 plays, though.
Yeah.
Zero on the first 2, Derwin on the backside and coverage.
Yep.
On 3rd down.
Steven Richardson looked good there in the middle, too.
So how about we just chalk up the first drive blunder on defense, the fact that they're playing the real starters on the second team?
Wise, purely on the defensive line, everything else has looked really good. So
I always find that funny when they can like rip off a player's helmet and somehow there's 0 penalty. Like they literally just grabbed Artavis Scott's helmet and pulled it off, and it was like, no, that's clean.
Still got Bowman out there at tight end. He just went in motion.
Yep, rinse and repeat.
Newsome at running back still.
That same offensive line that's been in there since the second series.
Flag.
Yep, that was holding.
Yep. And Cash is hurt.
I think it was on Tevy.
No. Jeremy Cash is hurt.
God, they must have heard it happen because Tevy signaled to their sideline to call for help like instantly.
Dude.
That was Cole Toner with the holding.
Let's be honest. This game has so many penalties.
Dude, this has been a really bad game. Like,
horrendous game.
And it's most of the penalties have been on the Chargers. This has not been clean for them at all.
So we've had two face mask penalties on big plays, on big tackles for loss in the backfield. That's a huge no-no. That's
sacked by legit. Yeah.
There's been quite a few holding penalties, which is never a good thing, regardless if it's the second team or not. Like, give me a break.
All right, so somebody just asked, is there going to be a BFTB pub crawl in London? I'm totally down for that. I'm going to the game, and British Jamie is going to be there, so there'll be 2 of us there at least. I'm totally down to pub crawl in London.
Stebbs, this is bad. The card's coming out for cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a ton of pain.
Always have that touchdown.
That's the most pay. Touchdowns.
Some poor fool just came in here and said, I just came here thinking this was a stream of the game. Whoops.
Well, sorry to blow your mind.
Instead, you just get to see us getting worse as the minute goes on.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Oh, yeah, he's not putting any weight on that leg. That's his season.
Oh, that's right. Cardale and him go way back. Cash used to be on Ohio State before he left to Duke.
Oh, and that was a sideways motion, too. That's probably his ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what my leg looked like when I tore mine. It's that sideways motion that stretches your kneecap side to side. Whoops.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That hurts too, because like when it extends that big, that's going to be like a ton of bone bruising.
None of that sounds fun at all. Damn it, man.
Conmez, no. Rivers didn't play at all today. He was one of a handful of big names that didn't play at all today. Somebody asked if we're going to be doing this for all the preseason games. I don't know if we're going to do it for all the preseason games. We might do it for one more.
Oh,
nice play, Gino.
Hello.
Oh, what's up, Newsom?
Nice by Newsom.
Yeah, that was a slick move.
That's my
move.
All right, real quick, just to go over it. If we were going to do it for one more game, which one would you want to do it for?
Well, you got Seahawks.
I'd say probably I'd do the third game because that'll be the most starters.
I'll be at that game, so.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. That's also the night of my it might be the same night as my big keeper league for fantasy. We might do it earlier in the day, or it might be at 11 o'clock my time.
Oh. Ben Johnson's out there.
Yeah, Ben Johnson and Gino were both. And Jeremy Davis were both open. That was not a great pass on the move from Gino.
Yeah, run to that side.
Yeah, I think game 3 would probably be the best one. Like, even if we have a couple schedule conflicts, maybe we can get Posey to go. Like, the reason Posey wasn't doing this tonight, Posey wanted to do it, but he's actually at the game tonight because he lives in Phoenix now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's in Phoenix now. That's right.
So he's at the game. That's why he wasn't here tonight. Justin Jackson is still hurt, I think. I think that's why he didn't play.
Yeah.
Was Cantrell also not playing today?
Yeah.
Artavis Scott.
Artavis Scott. First down. Oh, get off me.
And a stiff arm.
That was nice.
Yeah, Scott. The hype seems to be real, at least from what the team's done for him this offseason.
He might force them to carry 6 wide receivers.
You know, Artavis Scott was the talk all through OTAs, and then preseason hit or training camp hit, and it was Jeremy Davis made some like highlight reel catches during training camp, and now when the lights are on, it's been all Artavis Scott.
And yes, I think they might carry 6 wide receivers because they have a free roster spot until Corey Liuget comes back.
Yep.
And they're going to be short. They're going to be short on tight ends. So, yeah, 6 wide receivers makes a ton of sense. They've done it before.
Absolutely. And with the comments, not game 4 because why? So, yeah, it would either be game 2 or 3. So, I wouldn't imagine doing this game 4. That'd be rough.
Hey, they're in field goal range.
We're going to be watching it anyway, though.
No, we'll watch it. Yeah, true. Yeah. Okay, no need for field goal.
Oh, what a block there, too. Oh, no.
Oh, backflip.
The flag.
No. Was there?
Yes,
I don't see it on the Chargers.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Holding. God damn
fuck's
it. That was a good block by Braden Bowman, too.
All right, so the theme continues. The Chargers cannot make any sort of splash play, any sort of big play whatsoever without there being a penalty.
Without shooting themselves in the foot.
One reason why I'm not gonna say number one, but it is a big reason why they have not lived up to their potential is because they cannot get out of their own way, and this isn't a good start. No point. It was on Golditch.
It was holding.
The back side of the play.
Yeah, he's on the back side of the play. Yeah, I want to rewatch this on Game Pass and watch that play again.
You're the backside tackle on the opposite side of a toss play. You know what you do? Get on the.
That was not blocked the greatest.
Man, Newsom's got some wiggle, man.
That wasn't Newsom. That was our boy.
Hansborough.
That dude, Hansborough. If Justin Jackson doesn't get healthy fast, Hansborough's going to take RB3.
Martavis, Jeremy Davis, Bowman, 15 Patton, and Hansborough. Okay.
3rd and 19?
Yep.
Yeah, no big deal. All we need is a block.
The holding call, man. 15 yards hurts.
Just like the Ravens, we just need a free block in the back against Eric Weddle, and this is no problem.
Oh, big throw.
Oh, Gino, send it.
Oh,
Jeremy Davis.
Oh, Jeremy Davis.
Okay.
Wow.
That was a good throw by Gino, too.
He went up and got that thing, man.
That's what he was doing in camp when we were there.
Look at that. Was nice.
Dude, just like I've been saying, Jeremy Davis ahead of Artavis Scott on the depth chart. He has been so good. Jeremy Davis deserves that spot. He went up and got that one, man.
That's what he was doing in camp. And look at that ferocious pass blocking by Hansborough. Did you guys see that?
That one, baby.
Dude, Hansborough's pass blocking there in the backfield just saved Geno Smith's life. That was awesome. Everything on that play went well.
That was sweet. Keep them both. Keep 6.
It'll be so Chargers to drop Jeremy Davis for Artavis Scott just because Artavis Scott can return kicks sometimes.
That was a hell of a catch, man.
He did that multiple times when we were there at camp.
Yeah, no, definitely.
He's really good at going up over guys like that.
They're actually highlighting Hansborough's pass blocking on the Charger stream.
Yeah,
dude. If you guys if you don't have the Charger stream, I don't know. I think LT doesn't know how to use that pin to circle guys. Because everything's like a square, and they're not connected.
That it's very jittery.
Yeah, it's all shaky. Maybe it's the nerves. I don't know, but
Richard on Slack. They can keep both after they cut Benjamin. Which I mean, why not? Right?
Dude, we need to convince Richard to come on here, even if he he's kind of shy. Even if he leaves his camera off and just throws in his asides every couple of minutes, we got to get Richard in on one of these.
I already tried.
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows keeping his camera off is an option. I think we should give him that option. Well, Aguayo's extra point looked good.
Analyzing extra points. This is where we are.
I mean,
no, we have to, and that's the point. It's not that you're doing it; it's that we have to.
They're not. I mean, they're not like short kicks anymore. So, I mean, I guess that's something.
No, good things then out of Scott. That huge play from Davis. That's promising. Very promising.
Yeah, we got a competition now, boys.
I can't get over how big that Bijan guy looks. That dude is ginormous. He's so barrel chested. Number 95.
Oh, okay. Oh
Go,
no.
Shoulder.
Let him play football. Jesus
That was
Christ.
such a good hit.
That was with his head.
From my angle, that looks like a shoulder.
Well,
it still looks like the shoulder. Is it the head?
I mean, helmet to helmet.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
See, I don't get to see a replay. They're interviewing Chandler Jones on the sideline, so I don't get to see shit.
Yeah,
now.
the slow mo wasn't it didn't look as it was much more clear on the slow mo or on the replay.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler said, I kind of like that.
No, fuck that.
No, I think
I'm in charge
great.
here.
You go to another team's thing to say that. Like, yeah, we're the ones that suck. That's cool.
I have the band hammer, everyone. If you want to fuck around,
awesome.
What are you guys talking about?
So some guy just jumped into the YouTube comments and was like, "Chargers are going 4-12 this year, you chumps," and so I banned him.
You went to another team's SB Nation live commentary to say that.
I like it. I would have kept him.
No,
I would have had him on.
That says a lot more about that person than they probably realize.
I mean, we've got Savage Larry in here talking some good shit. He's in here throwing some good trolls. I'll let him stay. But fuck that, coming in here dropping 4-12. Get the fuck out of here.
That speaks volumes.
Yeah, what are we? The 2015 Chargers? Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, when did we re-sign Mike McCoy?
Okay.
Oh, get that! Yeah! Go!
Face on! And who was that?
Tony Brown's coverage.
Tony Brown.
Tony Brown with the tip.
Face on with the pick.
Tony Brown and Brandon Face on.
That play by Tony Brown was already better than any other play in coverage we saw when we were there.
Which he didn't really do much. The throw was a little high.
Off the receiver's hands. My bad. I thought it was off his hands. That's my bad.
Oh, well then, yeah, he still sucks.
But he's still in coverage.
For garbage. He still sucks.
Fuck that guy. He's awful.
Great
pick by Face on, man. Kept it off the ground.
Got it.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the improvement from day one to day two from Face on was really crazy to watch. Because day one, all of them looked like garbage, and then day two, he had a couple pass breakups, a couple good tackles.
Yeah,
I made the mistake of I don't know about mistake, but I watched Face on's college stuff before the injury first, and man,
who is 61?
Damn, who is 61?
That's Cap Cappy.
Is that the Pierre guy?
That's Cap Cappy.
I'm buying a Cap Cappy jersey.
Cap Cappy out of Akron, undrafted 2015.
Oh, my guy.
He's making the most of his opportunity today. Good for him.
Outside linebacker. You won. That's disgusting.
He closed in a hurry.
Hansbrough picked up another guy.
Yeah, he's good. Stebbins. Oh, wide open to Andre Patton.
Patton showing some strength, pushing for some extra yards there too.
I want to see that route from Andre Patton. How did he get that wide open? There was nobody within 10 yards of him when he caught that ball.
Defense is still doing the whole picture thing. I love it.
Yeah.
Derwin let him down. Derwin was in the front of it too.
Gino's 12 of 18 so far. I don't think Cardale Jones has completed 12 passes in training camp.
I don't think it's close as far as the backup quarterback competition right now. I think it's decided.
All right, end of the third quarter. So what do we think since halftime?
Newsome has some moves, man. He was impressive in the third quarter for sure. I mean, the whole took the run away, but that doesn't take away what he did. So
yeah, that's a fun little competition between him and Hainsborough. They both have looked pretty sharp.
And we haven't been able to see Jackson yet, so that whole three-way competition could be very exciting going forward.
Yeah, they've got a good little stable going on. And Nwosu has come out in the second half and still just been awesome, and so has Kazir White. They've both been. I mean, they've been forcing 3-and-outs, and the Chargers offense have been holding on to the ball, so we haven't seen that many plays of the Chargers defense in the second half. But whenever they're on the field, they're doing good things.
Yeah, Faison had the pick. He had the pass breakup. Was that in the second quarter or the third quarter?
I don't remember, actually. I think that was in the second quarter, right before the half.
Oh, okay. Patton had a good catch. I mean, the great catch by Davis. So that was nice for him to make up. I mean, he had the tip ball earlier, he didn't. The pick was on that. But
yeah. I mean, it's against lesser competition, but Geno Smith has looked really solid ever since he's come in the game. Like night and day better than Geno Smith. I mean, Cardale Jones.
Yeah, now you know my frustration.
I mean, it's not just yours. You don't get to claim that. We were all pretty upset.
No, I'm going to claim it.
I'm the only one who was offended by Cardale Jones being in the game.
That's fine.
Do you think in fourth we'll see? Is it Shimonek? I don't know how to say it, but
Shimonek.
Do we know that for sure?
I hope he gets.
Do you think we will?
I hope he gets a little playing time. I mean, so he's looked really accurate in camp. He has good placement, but both what I saw and then what I heard from like after I was there, like when I wasn't there, he still is like kind of gun shy on throwing the ball past like 10, 15 yards.
So fun fact, he was a University of Iowa quarterback and transferred when he didn't win the starting job soon enough.
Well, unless I'm mistaken, we're about to see four, if the third team offensive line comes in, we'll see 4 UDFAs.
Unless Shimonek got real tan in the last day in Phoenix, I think Cardale Jones is still in. I mean, Geno Smith is still in.
Do you think they all look the same, Matt?
Jesus. Well, first off, you said that.
Oh, my God. Jeremy Davis.
What's the flag?
Is that – God, let them play football. That is such garbage.
That looked like a routine tackle to me.
I've been telling you guys about Jeremy Davis. Nobody wants to listen to me today.
Shut the hell up.
Jeremy Davis has really got his shit together, man.
I had him on my early 53. You know, I've been a fan.
Jeremy Davis is like, Artavis who?
It was wide open. I mean, pretty much wide open.
Hey, it was a good move. It was a good move off the line, though.
That was a good move.
And way to hold the ball after taking a hit. Did they pick up that flag, or did they call it?
They called it.
Oh, God, that's so garbage.
That's such a weak
Fuck
call.
off.
Yeah, but they were talking about how they're going to call it really tight in preseason.
That's still garbage. Like, absolutely
especially the
garbage.
first week.
Come on, Dietrich. Get in here.
There you go.
Here's Manzo Lewis.
That's a touchdown in two-hand touch football. He wasn't even touched.
And the back handspring.
There was such a gap there.
Yeah, it's because Manzo Lewis was in there.
All right, so
Crabtree.
I remember when was it Marquez Harris, I think was the guy's name, offensive linebacker, used to do that handspring every time.
Cole Toner on that pull. He buried that dude.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
73 looked like he did a good job on that one too.
Yeah, and Spencer Pulley had a good block there. Crabtree did get it right tackle too. That was good blocking all around.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, another extra point.
Oh my God.
All
right.
Oh, he made it.
So Jeremy Davis and Newsome continuing what they had going on in the third.
I knew you were going to win this game.
Because that's what matters.
Look, you don't play to win, to lose. Which way?
We play to lose the game.
Newsom's the guy I want on the practice squad.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be down with that. I'd almost.
You know what's hilarious? You remember how good Andre Williams was in college? Just how like the mighty fall, because we had Andre Williams last year, and like I could not have wanted him off the team quicker. And now we're just like, I want Detrez Newsome on the practice squad.
Dude, Andre Williams was so bad.
Andre Newsome was just
like, do you want Doak Walker Award winner, or do you want a Division II rec who was also really good? And people would be like, give me Andre Williams. And at this point, you're like, I don't even want Andre Williams near the team.
He doesn't offer anything, I mean, he's just the most vanilla running back that they had. It doesn't make any sense. I totally get it though.
It's just so strange. I mean, just how it all works out.
Well, then it's what as Stanley always says, wasted state. This kid comes in and holy shit, where'd he come from? How'd he even, crazy.
Newsome returned kicks in college. I wonder if they'll give him some run here in the fourth quarter.
Give him a shot. Let him do it.
Dropping that knowledge.
I mean, Jeremy Davis is obviously making Artavis Scott expendable, so.
I kept telling you guys.
all day.
We should have listened, man.
You'll get it sometime. You're starting to come around now. That's important.
The preseason's for learning.
Have any of you guys been to these Great Wolf Lodges?
No. What is that?
Yeah, I never heard of it.
I don't know what these are. I keep seeing commercials on them.
Oh, it's probably in Arizona. Are you on the Arizona stream?
No.
Oh, huh.
Eric Williams says he'd like to see Detrez Newsome in the first half next week with the starters.
I want to see Hansborough in the first half.
I want to see Jackson.
I want to see Watt.
Get out.
Do you really?
How do I kick you out of this hangout?
I was just going to say, I'm trying to X out of him.
How do I boot him from the stream?
Mute.
I keep trying to mute him, but all I do is mute myself.
Oh, Richards. That was a nice tackle.
All right, so now we got a screenshot Kyle Posey saying he sucks.
Jeff Richards?
Yeah, he said that like in the first quarter, he's like 23 sucks.
Fired. That's all Richard had to say in the Slack was fired. It doesn't say, but I'm gonna guess it's because of the Watt comment. So
So we're looking for a new assistant to the deputy manager.
We need a gym now.
70.
Steven Richardson. Woo!
Richardson, 70, baby.
That whole
97 got blocked out of the lane. Richardson made up for it. So
Richardson didn't get moved at all.
To take the spotlight away from this game real quick, how about Maurice Hurst and PJ Hall last night for the Raiders?
They look good.
I didn't watch it.
Like PJ Hall kicked major ass, and Maurice Hurst the same thing.
PJ Hall, what was PJ Hall? That guy who just like was he Justin Jones's teamate, or was he the other one? He was the 2-2 guy who blew up his
state.
Yeah.
307 pounds
and ran like a 4.8.
7'6", blocked 14 kicks in his college career.
Yeah.
His tape was garbage too, by the way. I tried to watch 2 of his games, and I was like, all right, well, he's athletic, but he plays like shit.
No, the point is that he's just an insane athlete for his size, and then they're banking on him making a few plays. But he had a really good play last night. Maurice Hurst did too. They actually kind of are scary a little bit because it's athleticism that we'll need to contain, not so much good play.
Holy shit. Do they have no linebackers on the field? Oh, no. So Duane Hines is the only linebacker on the field right now.
Adrian Phillips is in there, and he kind of plays that.
He's basically B-John.
Adrian Phillips in with the threes.
You were thinking of BJ. You were thinking of BJ Hill, Stanley.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I knew they were close. PJ Hall and BJ Hill.
Yeah,
that's
I
close.
think BJ Hill went to the Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
BJ Clay, who's 41. Marcus Edmond. Yeah, we're in deep on the depth chart now.
Yeah, we're deep right now.
And that's when Phillips is coming in. That's
#deep.
But Hines is on the field, so that works for me.
Scott didn't get very far, but made a lot of moves there.
Was Richardson grabbing his arm?
Richardson.
23. He's been making all these plays. I thought I just saw him grabbing his arm. Richards, sorry. As he went to the sideline.
I was thinking 70. I was like, no, what happened? He just made like really good plays. Don't say that.
Why do they have him in on punt return?
Got real confused there.
It's 1 a.m. here, and we have like all the fourth quarter.
Sucks to suck.
I am waiting till this is over and getting some dinner. So I made the rookie move and not eating first.
After this, I'm going to go play like 3 hours of PUBG.
There you go.
Any PUBG fans in the chat? Anybody play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds?
No.
How many maps are they up to now?
What's up?
How many maps are they up to now?
They still only have 2 on the Xbox. They have 3 on the PC. There's a 4th one coming out in the winter. The 3rd one should be coming to Xbox soon, but it's just so fucking fun. Me and my friends played all the time. And yesterday we were on a roll. Like, I was working from home yesterday, and I hope nobody from my office watches this, but I started playing PUBG at like noon.
Stanley outing himself.
We got like 3 chicken dinners in a row, and I did not feel bad at all. I was like, this is awesome.
You don't volunteer that kind of information.
Yeah, it was hackathon week at work, so I didn't really have much to do anyway because all of our developers were working on like side projects.
Man, I know this is totally random, but it is nice being able to have my cell phone on me during the day now at work. It is a whole different world, dude.
Right?
Yeah, it is so nice.
I remember when you were working at your position before, and like you'd come back at the end of the day and be like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah.
Well, and so often the Chargers news would break like at 2:30, 3 p.m., and that was right when I was getting off work, and it was like, son of a what? It was awful, man. I'd get off and there'd be like 300 new things in the Slack, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened?
There's like no way to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice having access to the outside world now. So
nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about, but yeah.
Oh, so somebody in the comments just said they rewound it, and it looks like Braden Bowman missed the block for Artavis that would have sprung him too.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. Get it, Scott. Get it. Couldn't get away. Flag.
They must have meant right there.
The reverse.
They must have meant right there, not on the kick return. Because Bowman was just running free.
Was it horse collar?
Is that Scooby?
So the NFL Twitter handle did a tweet about the Chargers. So it says #NFL preseason, regular season, postseason. Every season is celebration season at Chargers. And then it says #LAC versus Minnesota.
What?
So the Twitter handle is it shows a GIF of Newsome doing that backflip after his touchdown, but it's #Los Angeles Chargers versus Minnesota.
Well,
okay.
that intern's fired.
Is it the same person who was running the Chargers PR stuff last year?
No, it's a new chick or a new person. Excuse me, I don't know.
That's a fun question.
Okay, you guys saw a tweet earlier today where I took a photo of my Madden screen, and I know how like sometimes the announcers will say that they're in beautiful whatever Mission Valley, San Diego, but the news heading of one of the things on the screen for me said headline Superchargers, and then it said San Diego Chargers bowl to the Super Bowl. Not even just the announcers. They've regurgitated commentary and just
of course
random stuff.
It's mad.
Yeah.
Some of the assets are just reused over and over again.
Oh, is that your boy Scott? Is he in the game now?
Who? What?
No, he doesn't like Trent Scott. He likes shit. Mike, help me out. Who's the guy you like?
Durant.
Chris Durant.
Durant. Yeah. Okay.
Is it a new line out there now?
Sort of. They've got Crabtree in at right tackle, and they've got Scott at left guard.
Oh my God, Tevy just got his ass whooped
again.
Holy shit!
All right, so that's what makes this question fun. So somebody asked, who's had a worse night, Braden Bowman or Sam Tevy?
Sam Tevy.
Yeah, definitely Tevy. I can't believe how bad he just got beat.
He's regressing because there was a couple games last year where he got in like actual regular season games against ones and held his own, and he has looked like ass tonight.
He looks lost like he
did.
Sam
Tevy. I might go back and rewind that.
Chris Durant is in at left guard.
No, that was Scott.
Trenton Scott?
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like my favorite and who I thought was the best UDFA line is
Kaiser.
So Trenton Scott's in at left guard right now?
Yeah, he was.
I thought it was a tackle. Okay.
Yeah, because they still had Tevy at guard and they had Crabtree at right tackle.
Did you see he was at center?
I think it was Questenberry moved over. I think he's 61.
Okay, so they have him as okay, that makes sense. What about Eric? Was 74 in there, Ren?
No, those are the only two that have changed. They still have Tevy at left tackle and they still have Pulley at right guard.
So we haven't seen Crabtree or Ren yet.
No, Crabtree's at right tackle right now.
My bad. We haven't seen Ren, Durant.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ren or Durant yet.
Okay. Is Boyko still on the team?
Yes, but he's still hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he's still on the NFI list.
Gotcha.
Somebody just asked, would we cut Tevy after tonight? No, I think that's an overreaction. No. He's had a really bad night, but I think he's still probably – I mean, he's still second team tackle right now. I think it's him and Michael Schofield are the backup tackles.
He hasn't had a good game, but he still had solid showing in actual game game action. So I think that takes precedence. So
yeah.
And plus, who would you say would have earned that spot over him already? So no, it's the first game.
But he has had a rough game. Probably the worst of the bunch.
He's gonna get chewed out in that meeting room on Monday.
I mean, he's had a worse game than Cardell.
He's probably had the worst game.
Yeah, man.
Here's the real question, though. Has the backup long snapper got in yet?
Is there a backup long snapper?
I don't think they have one.
Anthony Kukwa.
Oh, Jesus. Reaching deep.
42. If you see 42, you know he's there.
I don't think he even gets in games. They're not allowed to touch the long snapper anyway, so there's like
signed him in January, man. He's been on the team forever. It was like one of the first signings in the offseason.
So
42
got Dwan Hines and
42 at corner.
Kazir White in the middle.
Oh no!
Who was 45?
Oh my God!
39. That was bad.
Yeah, see, that's the Tony Brown we saw in camp. But who was 45?
That was Brown.
Who was 45 coming over the top?
Hendy. I want to say it's Hendy. Yeah, it's AJ Hendy.
Ugh, gross. That was bad by both of them. That was the Tony Brown we saw in camp.
That was bad, yeah.
Fast, but he's not good at playing corner.
And then Stribling was at the other corner, the one they just recently signed from Michigan.
Man, that was a pathetic attempt at pressing from Tony Brown. Jesus. I mean, he did get his on that slow mo at the end. It looks like he did get his hand in there, kind of good, but because he can recover. But dear Lord.
Oh yeah, 39.
Who had that pressure there for a little bit?
What was that?
70 got a little bit of push on that one.
Who is Canoff? That was
quarterback?
Yeah, that was what the hell was that? That run was really bad.
Is Hendy a safety?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's listed at that, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's where they have him playing right now.
Yeah, he was the deep guy on that one. It's dribbling at the bottom. 27. Oh, there you go.
What? And Hendy late there again.
Yeah, Hendy can be cut now. That's okay.
Man.
That was too easy.
So you think AJ Hendy's the cut to open up the spot for Antonio Gates?
Yes, why not?
I'm still mad they released that safety from last year, McDonald.
AJ McDonald.
Yeah, did he?
You were there at camp last year, right, Stanley, or no?
No, not last year.
Okay. McDonald had gained like 15 pounds in the offseason of what felt like fat.
Shitty.
Like fat. I didn't feel him physically. But,
I didn't go touch him. But.
He looked much bigger.
You did?
I didn't physically feel him.
He's on the Bills right now.
Oh, is he? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for him. Ooh, old Sean McDermott. I knew I liked him.
Yeah, so I can't tell if that was like right behind all the line. I can't tell if that was Hendy's bad or if one of those linebackers didn't get deep enough. It looked like it was like in between Nwosu and Hendy.
Hendy looked laid over, so.
Yeah, he definitely was late getting over.
So it's safe to say in the Fast Season, whatever his fucking name is, in Tony Brown competition.
Oh, Faison's winning that, like big time.
Faison's had a couple of plays, so.
Yeah.
Tony Brown is an athlete. Tony Brown's an athlete. He's not a football player.
Brown was one of you guys, I think, on Lightning Round were saying that he was a gunner, right?
Yeah.
Because he's fast.
Well, he was a gunner in Alabama. Like he was so good on special teams for Alabama, but they also couldn't play him on defense because he fucking sucked.
I always find it funny, like picking up an undrafted guy at Alabama. Like if you're anywhere decent on Bama, you're going to get drafted.
Davis, good cut. Still didn't get to the 25 though. I like the decisions Artavis makes as a returner.
Because they're forward?
Yeah.
It's a hell of a concept, man.
We're gonna see Shemenek now?
Why not? I'm all for it. We saw enough. Gino looked fine. So nope.
Still
more Gino.
Unless he's been skipping that sunblock. Yeah. Good job coming back by Davis.
Shemenek spent his whole rookie signing bonus at the Hawaiian Tropic store. Getting dark.
Artavis showed a lot in the first half, but Davis has done a ton in the second here. 3 or 4 catches already, right? And then that.
Oh my God. Cardell 6 of 12, 50 yards. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Give it to Manzo Lewis. Or at least run the ball. I want to see him hurt somebody.
Oh!
Okay,
no, that's Hansborough. That's Hansborough.
Dude. Oh. Hansborough again.
Fuck me. I keep confusing their numbers.
Oh, good. Another flag. Dude, Hansborough's fucking pissed.
Sam Tevy with the old hold.
God damn. Sam Tevy, LVP for the night.
Oh, boy.
Whoops.
Was that on the backside too?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the backside from where he wound up. I couldn't tell. It looked like Newsom was supposed. Hainsborough was supposed to go up inside, and he cut it out.
True. Has Cole Hunt seen the field?
No,
I don't think so.
I'm starting to see more 87. Is that Johnson?
Yikes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Geno Smith threw for 218. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wide open.
With
200.
Bowman blocking downfield.
Braden Bowman. Oh, Andre Patton. Look at that
and now
block.
there's a
Downfield.
flag.
Don't worry.
And a flag.
Oh, come the fuck on. Dude, can you imagine how out of breath Cardale Jones would be if he had made that run?
Who's it on?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is that
69.
Santevi
Santevi again.
Oh my God.
Dude, Santevi is walking back to LA.
Dude, Anthony Lynn is just livid. He's laughing. He's hysterical.
He's gonna eat
Heavy.
Sam Tevi's soul.
Wait, what number are they calling?
Oh wait, no.
69.
Now Scott's shaking his head like it's his fault.
Because the camera's been on Scott.
It could have been Tevy.
Oh yeah,
Tevi.
it couldn't have been Tevi.
No, it wasn't Tevy.
He didn't give his hands on anybody.
Okay, so he called the number wrong. It was on Scott.
It's 1st and 30.
So, someone in the comments, Juan Ruiz said, "Has a tight end caught anything tonight?" Yeah.
Colton
caught a
caught
few.
Colton got a
Yeah, I
couple
want to say
catches.
3 or 4.
Braden Bowman's had a couple bounce off his hands.
Bowman's dropped the 2 targets he had, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Virgil Green dropped his 1 target.
Oh, 87.
And Ben Johnson just dropped his target. So Sean Colkin is the only tight end who's caught anything tonight.
Yeah, Virgil Green had the drop early on too.
Yep.
Oh my God. Come on, Ben. Do me a fucking favor here.
Yeah, Bowman and Ben, big old goose egg tonight. I mean, Bowman's had a couple blocking, but
Oh, Tevi's about to give up another sack.
Yeah, he is. Oh, Tevi. Jesus
that might be
Christ.
No, yeah, it's forward. Oh, Tevy.
Dude, this Cappy dude just fucking he just earned his spot on the 53 in the first preseason game.
Tevy's lost right now, man. 61 just giving him all kinds of fits.
Did Tevi lose a bunch of weight this offseason?
I don't know.
He looks thinner than last year.
That is whatever he did, it's not ideal.
They're saying it's a fumble?
What? Oh,
This is
yeah.
his 7th.
Looking at that slow-mo replay, that looked like it was coming out before his hand went forward.
Yeah, it might have been. This is Cappy's 7th team.
Well, he's making the Cardinals.
It's his second stint with the Cardinals.
Jesus
He might have
Christ.
just killed Sam Tevi's career.
Yeah, Jesus.
Wow.
So now it's like, what is it, 1st and goal already for the Cardinals? Oh my gosh. And Cappy has braces. The Cardinals feed just zoomed in on him on the sideline. He has a full mouth of braces. That is not a grill. Those are actual braces.
Not even Invisalign. I love it.
That is real, actual braces. That is fantastic.
Oh, and it is a fumble.
Yep.
Ooh, nice job by Hines.
Nice Hines.
Tackle by 30.
Sideline to sideline.
30, 39? I couldn't
No,
tell.
that was 59. That was DeJuan Hines.
Oh, okay.
He is really fast, sideline to sideline.
If you can stand out being fast on the team that also in the same linebacker core has Kaiser and Jatavis, that's pretty impressive. Those 2 dudes can move too.
Oh, Jalen Watkins is finally in here with the 4th team defense. Playing linebacker.
Okay, who is that?
Oh,
Is
Kaiser.
that Kaiser?
Fill that hole.
No.
97.
And a free 8.
A free A.
That's it. There's too many vowels. I don't know how to say that.
Dude, I'm watching this game is making me so excited to see more of Nwosu and Kazir White. Those dudes are everywhere.
Yeah, they were really good tonight.
Indeed.
Oh, Watkins is in the third quarter too? Okay, cool. Thank you. Is that Richardson that got a hand on him? Whitney?
Gino was yelling at somebody. Or just, no, he was just mad. Never mind.
Man, get Shemenek in there.
Oh,
Gino's pissed. I feel so bad for Gino.
Hearing Mike McCoy.
He's getting nothing out of his left tackle.
That offense didn't help him out at all today.
Tate Martell, future Chargers quarterback. Okay.
Who the hell said that?
Someone in the chat.
I think Kyle left the game already.
Did he?
Yeah, last call at Applebee's is at like 10.
No, he's getting food. He put up a picture of something called the Tamale Store. Yeah, he just went to go get food.
Cappy has 3 sacks tonight. And a forced fumble.
Posey couldn't get on here because you've got his account, so it's not like if he left, he can get on.
There's the pointless kickoff.
Too deep to return. Oh, looks like we're getting some Shemenek.
All right.
Game-winning drive here. Nick Shemenek, the hero.
Shemenek.
Dude, if I was Shemenek, I got no pressure on me.
Yeah, first play, I'm throwing it 70 yards down the field.
Damn right. There's a bunch of wide receivers that haven't had any action yet either. There's Spruce.
Give it to J.J. Jones on a deep, just a bomb down the sideline.
Just roll to your right.
There's like 5 dudes that haven't even been in there yet.
As long as he rolls right, he's okay.
I'll give it to Spruce. He catches everything.
Oh, yeah, J.J. Jones is in there.
Is that Spruce at the top of the screen?
5 is Spruce, yeah.
Yep. There he is. Bad pass.
87 is in there.
He got hit really fast on that one, too.
And 2, Marcus Peterson.
Nick.
Why are you wearing sleeves, man? Show off those tats. I think Chris Duran is in now.
Is he?
No, never mind.
No, that's still Sam Tevin.
No, so Chris Durant's just not in it at all. Anyway, well, he was fun while it lasted.
Oh, catch after a stumble, but that was a nice catch.
J.J. Jones?
Stay on your feet, J.J. Could have been possibly a first down if he didn't fall down.
Yeah. Can't stumble out of your break like that.
Oh.
It's so funny seeing the difference between him and Gino. Like, Gino has, like, the most upright, like, effortless throwing motion. Shemenek looked like he was shot putting right there. He had to throw his whole body into that.
Got Hansbrough in there with them.
It's funny to see Shemenek, like, down from behind having to win this game here in a preseason game because –
Hansbrough whiffed. That was
my God.
And 2 just let the dude inside of him.
Picked.
That was real bad.
That's why he got benched at Texas Tech.
Wait, who's the number 2 receiver?
Marcus Peterson.
I was gonna say it was weird seeing
defensive holding, automatic first down.
Was on 41 the guy who almost got it?
The guy who looked like he ran the route in front of Peterson?
Yeah. Marcus Peterson's a dude out of the Iowa Indoor Football League.
Chargers.
Look at Newsom. Damn.
Dude, Chargers have had 14 penalties for 100 yards.
He's about the pass blocking. That was Hansbrough. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. I'm gonna get these guys' numbers.
Oh, what was that pass?
Oh, Nick, too fast. Gotta wait one more count. Oh, am I like way behind you guys now? Talking about Hansbrough?
No, on that penalty, he was in. They showed the replay.
Hansbrough is about to do something real nice, according to the chat.
I thought you were gonna say in the chat. What happened?
Sorry, my bad. Well, I'm looking for questions.
Now you're spoiling.
I'm going on during commercial breaks and stuff, but otherwise I'm trying to stay out. Oh, yep. Okay. Hello, Hansbrough.
Oh, nice spin.
Hello.
There it is.
He went full Madden on that one. He had a little cut there, and the
he makes the most of every single touch.
No, that was nice for sure.
The Chargers have 4 turnovers tonight. That is horrendous.
He should have had 5 with that bad pass from Gino on the Mike Williams slant earlier too.
Man,
I'm liking these running backs, man.
Yeah,
y'all got something. Y'all got something to them. Every route's a comeback.
Yeah.
I told you, dude. Shimanek wasn't throwing anything past like 15 yards.
The last one was early. This one was late. It's not. His timing is not with these receivers. That's all he's been throwing to. He should be on point with these guys.
Well, that's the thing though. He doesn't. He at least the 2 days we were there, I think he got 12 snaps.
Oh wow. The fourth guy. I guess it's right. Now it's Newsom. Jones couldn't hold on.
Oh, JJ.
Didn't look like it was going anywhere, but you got to hold on to the ball, man. Bruce, 83, Bowman. Spruce in the slot. Oh, timeout.
Yeah, clock ran out. Something tells me Anthony Lynn is not going to be a happy person in the locker room at the end of this game.
Not with the offense.
And the penalties.
Yeah, for sure. I'm good with the defense. Defense has been fine, I think, and for the most part, but offense hasn't been ideal.
Who's running the BFTB Twitter? Is that Richard?
Yep.
Or is that the new social media person?
I don't know.
No, I believe it's Rich.
Here we go, 3rd and 10. Come on, Shimanek.
Man.
Oh, wow.
I thought Bowman looked good off the snap there. I guess it was predetermined.
Go for it.
Got to.
Yeah, it's preseason.
Oh, what?
Oh, Nick. Bro.
Chin strap in his mouth.
That is not Evan Ingram. Oh, and Sam Tevi is down hard. He is writhing in pain.
Oh,
Why
really?
are you getting?
They're
He was
not
about to
showing it on the.
Oh, on the
Chargers
Arizona
broadcast.
feed, he is literally rolling around on the ground screaming.
He's cramping up.
Who?
Sam Tevi.
Oh, damn.
He is like rolling around screaming.
Oh, they just showed him right now on the
Oh
Chargers.
yeah, I see him now. Sounds like Spiro saying it's Trent Scott.
It's most certainly not.
It's 69, so.
Yeah.
Who's Spiro's boss? Can
being Spiro, man. Spiro's been bad for years now. Not a fan.
I mean, I'm not saying we're great, but at least we know who the players are. Somebody said, all right, it's starting to wind down. You guys should take acid for the next commentary.
Nice.
Just at halftime, just drop some acid.
Okay.
That dragon just threw the ball to the Smurf. Touchdown.
Now we get a Gordon interview.
Tevi's walking off on his own power.
That's good.
So that's good.
Limping. He's limping pretty good on the sideline.
Yeah.
I think Michael's right. It might be just like really bad cramping because that shit's painful as fuck.
Might be.
It was the fact that
sucks.
It all that makes me think it's not an ACL. Like, because he flipped up, tried to stand up, and then you saw him straighten out the leg that he was favoring.
Who got that tackle?
Jalen Watkins.
27? Yeah. I haven't seen Albert Havili or Tevin Lawson yet. Have you guys?
Nwosu's still getting run.
No.
Yeah. Nwosu and Kevin Kazir White are both out there. Who's 96?
It's Albert Havili. Is he in there?
Yeah, he was just in there on that last play.
All right.
God, the Cardinals feed, they must just be talking about Larry Fitzgerald because in between every play is just a shot of the back of his head.
So apparently Desmond King also put Roman numeral 2 on the back of his jersey.
Oh, Steven Richardson.
70, man. He looked really good too.
He is a tank. That's what his tape looked like too. Like he gets really good penetration.
No,
I like Richardson.
He's flashed a few times.
Uh-huh.
It's because he's so short that he just has like natural leverage.
He's putting it to good use then, because we said his name a lot.
Hines is in there too.
97 overshot that.
And he came back and got the tackle though.
Yeah.
Yep. 96 was in there. That's Havili again. Is he playing tackle?
No, it looked like he was playing end because they've got Richardson and Bijan in there.
Okay. So a Frier, Havili, Bijan, and Richardson. All right. Stribling is one of the corners. I imagine Edmund is probably the other right now. They're just having the camera on Phillip, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I imagine they're talking about him, but
it looks like they took the penalty to back up. Or no, they let it run down the 2-minute warning. Never mind.
Are we going to get a Shimonek game-winning TD drive?
Totally.
Absolutely.
My guess is yes, obviously.
They should just go without a quarterback and just have Newsome and Hansborough in the backfield and just snap to one of them every single play.
Do you guys have an idea of something you're going to write about from this game already?
I mean, it's been pretty impressive from basically all the rookies who played today.
Yep.
Well, I'll say all the drafted rookies. I mean, Quessenberry didn't look bad. He didn't do anything.
We'll probably do a couple of them.
I want to rewatch to see you key in on certain people instead of just watching the game. So I want to rewatch some of that. So I have it recorded, and then we'll see. I got to get my login thing figured out.
Yeah, I have Game Pass, so I'm gonna rewatch like probably first thing in the morning.
Tomorrow's the last Sunday that I work for the foreseeable future, and I'm super stoked.
That's nice.
I've been working Sunday nights, and obviously with the season coming up, I can't do that or just Sundays at all. So it's the season, boys.
Those are always the worst, man. I hated working on either Saturday for college or Sunday for pros. That was awful. It was just I would just watch my phone. I wasn't effective at work at all. It was terrible.
Well, I mean, I still do these pop-up dinners on Saturdays, so I can't get out of that. But as long as I got Sundays.
There was I want to say it was 2006.
Yeah, the Cardinals got Corey Cunningham.
Who?
Corey Cunningham. He was an offensive tackle from Cincinnati that I wrote a little piece about because the Chargers were like interested in him during the draft process potentially.
Yeah, it was a 7th round pick for them.
Yeah.
You're 254. One before Mr. Relevant.
So all game on the Cardinals feed, they've been showing that their 2nd round pick, Christian Kirk, the wide receiver from A&M, he apparently was at like some rookie mini camp with some rookie camp hosted by Larry Fitzgerald when he was 20 years old. So it shows Larry Fitzgerald when he was 20 and Christian Kirk at 7 years old, and now they're playing on the same team.
That's crazy.
That shit's nuts.
61 looked good again on that snap.
So Tevy's out, and they've put Crabtree in at left tackle.
They moved him over.
That's Golditch, isn't it? Golditch at left tackle?
Sorry, yeah, Golditch. Crabtree's still at right tackle is what I meant.
So Golditch is back in, but now at left.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's where he played in college when he played tackle.
Interesting.
They can't get Chris Durant in to save their life. They don't give a shit.
No, is that Durant in now?
Ooh.
70. Eric Rand's in there now.
Who's 62?
That is Durant.
Okay, Durant's at left guard.
Here we go, Mikey.
Guard. Interesting.
He's given up like 7 sacks already.
Watch
Eric Rand, I want to say was right guard.
Eric Rand's center.
Center. Oh, I had no idea he was a center. All right.
He was the center for Oklahoma this past year.
Gotcha.
He was an all-state or all Big 12 pick, actually. A little undersized, but good job.
87 fell in his route.
Yeah, that's Ben Johnson, isn't it?
Yep. Well, don't know where that throw was to.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I was just about to compliment him for his good footwork in the pocket, and then he does that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, Chris Durant just killed that pass, bro.
Well, all of you were distracted with Nick Shemenek. I was watching Chris Durant.
You guys need to watch Chris Durant. Dude's a killer.
He's at left guard?
Left guard.
All right. Here we go. He's about to give up a huge. Okay.
He's got good punch.
I like Newsom.
You like that 2-yard game?
Hey, he kind of got 2 instead of 0.
Daniel Stebbins is here for 2-yard gains.
I am here for that. It's 4th quarter. the first preseason game. I'm rooting for it.
I just want Nick Shemenek to get in field goal range, get like 12 more yards, and then I want to watch Aguayo kick field goal.
Don't run into the.
No, Nick.
That was just dumb on 26's part.
The pressure was coming.
And then
that was dumb on the
right.
corner.
Is that pass interference?
The corner just made that happen.
Oh. Pass interference to get it into field goal range. Let's do this.
They're not kicking a field goal. They're down by 7. They got to go win it.
No.
Or tie it.
No, they do not. What's more important is assessing field goal kickers. You shut your mouth.
Maybe for you. Nobody else gives a shit about it.
The Chargers
the passer.
Chargers should give a shit about it.
It was actually roughing the passer also.
How could that have been? Shemenek like ran into him.
You know, it's just like soccer players.
Did they slam him into the ground? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
He pile drived.
Now we got it.
Yeah.
He caught him in midair and then pile drived him.
That was Dennis Gardeck with the body slam.
Gardeck, that was dumb.
All right, see, now they're in field goal range. Nick, just take a knee, and then let's kick this.
Throw it deep.
Oh, that's a good idea. If they tie in preseason games, it should go to penalty kickoffs.
I like it.
They start at the 20-yard line, and they just start kicking field goals farther and farther out.
Flag.
This is the ugliest game I've ever seen in my entire life.
This is so bad.
Dude, they're really stretching this fucking game out.
It is 132.
They're going to give him a personal foul for that?
Oh, my God.
Yep, they are.
Jesus,
he might have led with his head, though.
Christ.
He did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Helmet to helmet,
maybe.
too.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Fair enough. He almost knocked himself out.
That would have been a flag last year. That's not part of the new stuff.
That was like Jaleel Adai year 1 stuff. In practice against other Chargers.
Don't launch with your head.
Come on, Shimmy, give it to him.
Is that Oklahoma kid at center now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bad snap.
Bubble snap.
Nice pass.
Looked like it was high.
See, Nick's setting into it now.
Dontrell Inman must have left his yellow gloves for Andre Patton.
I think that is Dontrell Inman. He's just wearing a different name.
This is going to be the same thing. He looked for it right away to Patton again.
Dude, Chris Durant's amazing.
Jesus.
He's looked light years better than a Sam Tevy, whatever the hell that is.
Well, they play different positions, so.
Well, Durant was a left tackle for 4 years in college and would be a better left tackle than Sam Tevy.
Do Mike and Stanley, do you both have the cell phone cases that has the cards on the back?
No, mine's the full thing.
Mine used to be a branded thing, but then I got some cool leather one just to be fancy.
So my high school.
Who's it on?
Probably Durant.
It's still on Sam Tevy.
No, it's probably Durant.
This is a long explanation.
That's because there's a 10-second runoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was on Nick Shemenek then?
No, it was a false start on somebody.
There's a false start on somebody, and they choose to show Wisenhunt.
So my fantasy team my fantasy league with my friends from high school, they're all in Vegas. They went to do like my draft was earlier today, and they're all in Vegas to do like a destination draft, and I said fuck that. But they're so drunk that we just had the draft today, and somebody's already offered for me to trade my best running back for Derek Carr. When I already have Patrick Mahomes and Phillip Rivers as my quarterbacks.
Well then.
he can fuck off.
17, 16, 15, 14. Get going.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, Shimanek likes Patton.
Timeout or spike it or.
They got one timeout left.
I was going to say.
Shimanek likes Patton quite a bit.
All right, Shimanek.
I like that Cardinals DB was running down the field to celebrate.
This would be the most Chargers thing ever for them to kick the field goal right now and miss.
Dang it.
Kick a field goal just to lose by 4.
I was a little bit behind him, too. That was a good adjustment for Patton.
All right, Wizzy.
What do you have dialed up for your last play?
6 seconds, no timeouts.
Handoff, Derek Watt.
Probably get a fucking ladder.
Shimanek has a bloody nose.
Does he?
Is that what they just said?
I don't have volume on.
Ooh, Jeremy Davis in on this.
Oh, we got timeout now? Timeout Cardinals. All right.
Are we going to get overtime? Free football on preseason week 1?
If they score here, they better go for 2.
I don't think anyone wants this to go to overtime.
No.
No, I want this game to last till tomorrow. Let's
no, I want to eat.
It's already tomorrow for Mike.
It's been tomorrow.
What time is it? 1:30 there?
1:30, yep.
I want to say, with 6 seconds left in the first preseason game, thank you to the 67 people still watching.
Yeah.
Big thank you.
You guys are the reason we do this.
Oh.
All right, spread them out.
Jeremy Davis.
Touchdown Newsome, watch. I'm calling it.
Jeremy Davis is throwing his hands up like,
oh,
what
on
the
an
fuck
island.
is happening?
Oh, do it!
Run, Nick! Run! Put your shoulder down, you little bitch!
Dive! Why don't you dive?
Why did he? If he didn't hesitate, that was a touchdown. As soon as he saw defenders, he was like, "Oh no!" I like the decision, but commit, bro.
Oh,
like
man.
right there, that was an oops. Good decision, but commit.
Imagine if this game mattered.
Oh my God.
If this game mattered and Nick Shimanek was in at quarterback, I'm already burning the house down.
No, just like I can't. I don't even, I'm so tired.
All right.
Cool. All right, so let's do final thoughts. We'll start with Michael before he passes out. Michael?
All right. I think the main highlights from tonight's game were obviously the young defensive playmakers that we hope to see a lot more of in the future. Kaiser White and Uchenna Nwosu played their asses off and showed everything that we want and need from them this coming season. I don't think they're going to be with the twos much longer at all. In terms of offensive side of the ball, Jimmy Smith has looked wonderful. I think, his final stat line wasn't too bad, but I think it could have been way better if his teammates would have just helped him out. I mean, obviously he had that long run negated and just some other stupid plays that honestly affected the stat line. But overall, Geno Smith, light years away from Cardale Jones. And then in terms of the young running backs, Newsome and Hansbrough both look good. Eckler looks as good as we expect him to be now, a year removed from being a UDFA. So It's absolutely fantastic. We got some more good problems, which you can't argue about.
All right, Stebbins.
Yeah, echoing what Michael said, his linebackers for sure looked a lot better. I mean, even we saw some good play out of Hayes Pollard too, which you don't really ever see. So that was nice. Interesting that we saw some Jalil Dye playing deep. That was a bit of a new thing there. Steven Richardson looked very good numerous times. Artavis Scott, Jeremy Davis, wide receivers coming up big. So that's going to be a nice battle to see how that develops going forward. I want to go back and watch, but didn't see anything bad out of Questenberry, at least nothing that stood out. And he played both a guard and I think a little bit of center too. So I want to go back and watch that. The running back competition too. We saw more out of Newsome, even though the one big run was called back on a hold. And that's without any Justin Jackson yet. So a lot of positives on the defensive side and some maybe overshadowed things on the offense. But, yeah.
Garrett?
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess we all watched this together, huh? We had a lot of the same thoughts. Gino beat out Cardell. Nwosu and White were really good today. Dietrich, Newsome, Eckler, Hansborough all showed up. Richardson played a good UDFA. Hines did well. Faison had a couple good plays. So good to see those. We saw Chris Landrum come up and make a good play today. Artavis Scott, Jeremy Davis is going to be an interesting battle. We neither of you mentioned Derwin James. The ball didn't really go to him today, but the two times we saw him in on coverage, he had that big stop on third down with the tackle. And then there was a third down pass out of the backfield where he was covering a wide receiver, which is something they drafted him for. And he was right in the running back's hip pocket. It was incomplete. So good for Derwin. I mean, quiet compared to what Nwosu and White did today, but, wasn't really targeted much. So good on him. Michael Davis made some good plays today. And outside of that, I think that pretty much does it. But there was a lot of encouraging things today.
Yeah, I think there was a lot to build off. Like we've all been saying, basically all the defensive rookies outside of Tony Brown looked good. 23, Richards, he
Jeff
looked
Richards.
good. Yeah, Jeff Richards looked good. I mean, there was a lot to like on defense today, outside of the first team run defense. But I mean, I'll kind of give him a pass on that because Joey Bosa wasn't in the game, and that will help a lot on the offensive line, on the defensive line. Casey Hayward was out of the game. I think Geno Smith has got to be quarterback 2 at this point. And probably the most exciting battle going forward is going to be running back 3. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I will say, negatively, the tight ends, man, they were all pretty bad today. Culkin did well, had a pretty big drop, but he got kind of bailed out there. But Culkin was definitely the best tight end in the group. Ben Johnson looked absolutely horrible. My favorite undrafted free agent looks like garbage in game 1. Virgil Green had a drop. Braden Bowman looked bad. It was all bad all around from the tight end group.
Yeah, I think that very quickly is going to be all signs point to Antonio Gates coming back because they needed a standout performance from at least 2 tight ends today, and they got a semi standout performance from one of them. So,
yeah.
Other than that, I don't think there was much.
That's it for me.
Yeah, that starting offensive line looked good. There was good pockets. Mike Punchy moved really well.
Yes.
So yeah, that should be good. It should be. It'll be fun rewatching this game tomorrow, getting a more in-depth look. So look for articles this week on BFTB, and we will try and plan out getting a couple of us back here to do Game 3.
Sounds good, fellas.
All right, cool. So let's do our outros. Garrett, why don't you start?
I'm at Garrett Sisti. It doesn't matter what I am on Twitter. Go follow these guys at DStebbs, at Bullfan in Denver, at Zone Tracks. Go follow them. I don't need the follow.
Yeah, you can follow Garrett at lightning_round. He
Oh no. Hold on.
It's at Hoyle Sports.
No. Hold on. That ain't me. No.
And thanks everybody who's still watching. Thanks everybody for throwing stuff in the chat. This was fun. And see you guys again.